probably need to turn you down some, actually. Talk normal and
I'm
don't
on
scream.
I'm on my like 13-year-old laptop, so it might be a little questionable.
Yeah, 83% is probably fine. Yamu, Yamu, Yar move. Am I? It says live, but then it doesn't have a fucking picture in my stream. Hello? There it is. Now it works. Okay. Like I said, I told Gage, y'all probably won't have that many encounters anyway, so it's not that big a deal. You do have a lot of bullshit you have to do.
I hope.
I'm looking at rewards for your task. Um, where where did y'all end the day? Was it sleeping? Sleeping, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Uh. So you awake. Oh yeah, this is session 8, I believe, of the Lost Winds. So you wake up with the cockroach, like I mentioned before.
Right. I remember
Um,
that.
Bartleby, you wake up adjacent to. Oh, was that
Jenny?
Jenny from the block? That's right. Um, and Shampy wakes up in Rose's house with her, and I believe the dead lady with the snake neck, and
That was with me. She was with me.
yeah, that and no, it was just that's with you, right? And then the creature that was in the forest, the little weird guy, or
Uh,
whatever the hell he's called.
Champy had one of the bodies.
Yeah, and
I
you
had
have
the
No,
other
he
one.
just had the arms.
yeah, the arms fell off. You have the other body, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the other body's in with him.
Okay, so there you go. So that's where you are. Um, where do you want to make your move or leave your places? Champy is going to be waiting by the bulletin board with Rose.
I
We
guess
actually need to go talk to the mayor, right?
Yeah, that's why he's there.
I'm going to uh, get Bartleby's attention. I guess
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know.
Do whatever you need
Yeah.
to do. I need to roll a
Right.
D100.
I get I get Bartleby. I'm like, hey, I need your assistance.
With what?
I can't pick up the dead snake lady's body.
Okay, I can get to it after breakfast. I'm just gonna go back to the fire I made and make breakfast.
Excellent. Jenny is
How
very impressed with your food cooking skills.
how how you said the other thing, it was like little, right?
Mm, other what? The guy, he's a small creature. Um,
Okay. I'm wondering if I can just lift him and take
what
his.
is your? Are you
Oh,
trying to
that's
lift
not.
him or are you trying to drag him?
I mean,
Lift him, show your strength.
All right.
I would preferably like to carry him,
What
not
is your
drag him.
medium load?
40, 40. It's
Do
40.
you have anything else on your person?
I mean, yeah, I've got my satchel
Uh,
that has some stuff in it. It's got like
okay.
nothing super heavy.
What's your max load? Not your drag. Your
60.
60. You
Yeah.
can pick him off the ground without dragging him, but you are not going to be walking very fast.
Uh,
You're going to be like a guy carrying like a bunch of fucking shit. And
right.
let's say you sling him over your shoulder, you can like walk there very slowly to town.
Okay, new idea. Is there like a blanket or something I can put his body
You
on and drag?
have you have her old bed mat that's still in that place.
That's gonna work. All right, I'm going to put his. I'm gonna put his body in the. I'm just kind of
You
gonna put
you
him.
literally could have just waited until after I made breakfast.
Well, I didn't know how long you were gonna take.
Oh my god.
I mean, you made it sound like you weren't gonna rush.
Ooh, nice. That's some good money
I
you're
was,
gonna make.
I'll just go and I'll after I realize I can't lift the thing, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna talk to Bartleby again. How long are you gonna be?
I mean, listen,
Jenny's
it's
over
early
there
in the
looking
morning.
at the food.
Do you think the mayor is really going to be at his office first thing in the morning? No, he's probably going to be sitting in his house goofing off. So I figured we got time to make breakfast.
Jenny just looks over. He's kind of responsible. He'll probably be in there like at sunrise.
I just
Look,
like
give me 30 minutes. All right, I'm trying to make breakfast.
30 minutes. Okay, fine. I'm gonna I'm gonna head there without the body, and I'm going to
Okay, the body's still outside on the rack.
no, I'm gonna leave it in the house.
Okay, you push it back into the house. It has been
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Cool. I'm going to head to the mayor's office, and I guess meet up with Chumpy since you said
Yeah,
he's at the blue.
yeah. As you head into town, like a couple minutes down the road, you see Champy just standing at the bulletin board talking to Rose. He has the arm. He's like just like slinging it back and forth as he's motioning while he's talking.
Awesome.
He turns and looks at you. Hey, what's up?
Good morning.
Does he wave with the hand?
Yeah, he does. He's over there.
God, he's a genius.
Good morning. Please be careful with that.
What do you think? I'm gonna break it? He just like points at you with it.
Well, yeah, you already did.
Yeah.
So
What can I do that's worse? Speaking
okay.
of, where's the other guy?
Well, you see
Wow,
these
just the other guy.
scrawny elf arms. Yeah, I couldn't lift the other body. So Bartleby said he would bring it when he gets done eating breakfast.
And you're not at all concerned that there's not another lady in the other house that could like be evil also and turn into a snake and kill him while he's alone.
You mean the chick that he's currently eating breakfast with?
No, the second house. Remember there were 3 places. He just like smacks you with the little hand.
Don't touch me with that. It's disgusting. No, I don't. She made it sound like it was just the one house that was really weird. So, also he can handle himself, and I'm sure if he gets into trouble, that he'll, come find us or something.
I'll remember this next time you're alone.
No, that's different. He can
Uh-huh.
handle himself in a physical fight. I can't.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
I'm giving
He
you
turns
a
to Rose.
compliment.
So anyway, what about oranges?
God, you better be glad I'm not there because I would tell your master all of this.
Oh yeah, he'd be pissed. Um, so anyway, Rose starts going to a spiel about oranges and apples and how the town a long time ago, like years ago now, has back when Jack was still there, they used to have a lot more fruits in town and stuff, and the trees blossomed so often. It was like the way she's describing it sounded like every other week, which roll in knowledge nature. This is a very easy pass.
Right. I figured this would be an easy. I got a 12.
All right, you know that plants don't bloom fruits
Right.
from trees that often.
I sort of like. I'm I'm sorry to interrupt. This is a fascinating story. Did you say that trees were blooming every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
You're aware that that's not normal for fruit trees, right?
Yeah, but here it is. Well, not
Okay.
anymore, right? But again soon, hopefully.
When did they stop doing that?
When Jack left.
And that was about 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Perfect. Fantastic.
And that's how long all this stuff's been going on, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah. So
Wait,
we used to have like. She just looks.
Do we think that the mayor is in at this moment?
She just like looks at the office. Yeah, I'm sure. Why?
Because we need to inform him about this thing, and I point to the arm, and then we need to inform him about that thing, and I point back to the snake lady's house.
What's it, that thing up there? Champy's just like, look, don't worry about that other thing. He just leans over to you. I didn't tell her about the other lady.
Oh man.
Hold on, let me make a listen check from her.
While I'm eating
She
breakfast,
rolled his hand, so she definitely heard him. Go
I
on.
would like to cast detect evil again, just to be sure.
Yeah, there's nothing evil around you.
Okay.
You even spin your head around on a swivel to make sure, but yeah, nothing around you's evil.
See,
Fantastic. Jenny's not evil. Good.
No,
Jenny
she's
from the
definitely not.
block.
She's like, what? So anyway, what? And Champion's like, no, we're waiting because this guy, he points at you with the hand finger again. He forgot the other body. So either way, we have to wait.
I didn't forget. I've told you.
Tomato.
I didn't forget it. I couldn't lift it. I
Oh,
physically
champion.
could not bring it. It would just
You
be
couldn't
easier.
or you didn't want to.
I
Oh.
couldn't. I couldn't. I tried lifting it, and I could
So you could have
barely.
dragged it.
It would have been easier for Bartleby to just bring it. Okay. He could probably.
So
lift
you
it
left
one
him
hand.
alone, like we said. I already brought this up once. He just looks at her. Look, this is the problem with this guy. He's all about learning and stuff, and he's
Give me
not
the
thinking
fucking
with.
arm. I snatched the arm. Or I took to snatch the arm out of.
That's a disarm check. That's
Jesus Christ.
which I don't actually know how to do. So.
Well, I probably
Can he make an attack with his weapon to try and do it?
Are you going to?
I'm
try?
not going to do that. just roll a d20.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
that's
probably going to succeed.
Yeah, go on. What'd you make?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
Okay, I didn't.
Champy only rolls good out of combat. You know this.
That's true.
He just like snatches it away and just like, hey, watch it.
We need to go talk to the mayor.
He just starts like waving it around. Anyway,
We
he's
need
not
to talk
going
to the mayor
anywhere.
so that we can get Rose to chat. Because the quicker we leave here, the quicker we can take her to.
She's
see
like,
her
yes,
husband.
I would very much like to go get him soon. I already have my trunk ready.
Exactly. So let's
I hope
go.
you know, your Soul's gonna have to carry this trunk because you're rushing everybody.
I can't carry this trunk.
You're not there. Shut up.
Look, I'm saying.
He knows this. It is known. Anyway, so as y'all have been wasting plenty of time, it has now been like 27 minutes. Bartleby, you're finishing up your food. How's your date going?
I mean, it's going pretty good. You know, I'm sitting here having breakfast with my friend and
Yeah.
just having a good time since Soul abandoned me.
Jeannie has been scarfing the food down like she hasn't eaten in days. It's quite astounding. She is eating
Gee,
like
I
a
wonder
grown
why.
fucking man.
Hey Jesus, you is okay. So are you hungry or is just the food good? I need to know.
She just nods, and keeps eating.
Well, all right, I'll take that.
She swallows.
I say, listen, I gotta drag these bodies. You can have what's left.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta go deal with this. So Soul, stop whining.
Okay.
But I'll swing back by before we leave and make sure everything's good.
Okay, I'll be here. Just let me know.
And I put both the bodies on the old bedroll and just drank it.
Okay. So as y'all have been arguing about stupid shit at the bulletin board, you see Bartleby dragging the giant snake-headed the long necked lady, which is like hanging off the end of the bedroll because it's too long. It's just like bobbing, hitting rocks and shit. And then the little bitty dude, whatever the fuck he's called, I forgot. Also.
Yeah. Good. He's here.
Champy just turns, just like, ooh. He just looks at Rose. She's like, is that the lady that lived up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Turns out she was evil, so.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my trunk. Just meet me back out here when you're done and ready.
Sounds good.
She just walks to her house and like goes in, closes the door, peeks out of the curtain. You just see her staring at y'all for a bit before she closes it.
Understandable.
right, now that we are all here,
The
can
gang's
we
all back together. Champy just waves at you also with the extra arm.
can we go speak to the mayor, please?
I want to reach down to the other body and rip an arm off and wave back.
Don't stop! What are you doing?
He's already dead. He just looks at you and he looks at his hand. He looks at you again. He's like, high five. It just fucking raises
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, oh yeah. We high five.
You hear it slap and it just, and you're like, oh yeah, this thing's rotten. You just like look at him just like mangled together for a second and he just rips them apart.
Worth it.
Anyway, up the stairs, I guess. Here, I'll help you with that. He like throws the arm on top of the dead bodies and just like lifts it up.
Why don't we, instead of taking it upstairs, why don't we just make the mayor come out and look at it? I'm pretty sure he doesn't want this in his office.
Well, I got it. I'll go ahead.
Are you sure?
I'll walk into the mayor's office.
All right, you
Hell
walk
yeah,
up to the door.
Because Soul doing the talking always works out.
You open the one of the double doors,
Mm-hmm.
Don't be racist.
and you see
just give
a
him a
young man wearing glasses sitting at a desk to the side.
Greetings and salutations.
He just looks up.
Jesus. It was a mistake.
Yes, hello, good fellow. How are you today?
Oh my
I'm
God.
quite well.
I lean over to
I-
Champion. I'm like, it's the same person.
I have
can't hear us
I have
outside.
come here to speak to the mayor. He had tasked us with clearing out some pesky creatures that were killing some of y'all's dogs, and we have taken care of them.
Oh, excellent. He's like, let me make sure he's not busy. He like lifts over a piece of paper that he was writing on, and flips it over, and then he lifts over the next piece of paper, and you see it's blank, and he lifts over the next piece of paper, and you see it's blank, and he looks over the next piece of paper, and you see it's blank, and he's like, yes, it looks like it's scheduled clear. He like flips all the papers back over. Let me go grab them for you. And walks down the hall a little bit. He's just along the wall really, and then walks in through another door, and he goes in there. He closes the door really quietly, and he goes over. And after like a couple minutes, he comes back out, and he's like, Mayor, this guy wants to talk to you about the dog thing or something. He's like, I wasn't really listening. I'll be real honest. He's like, I know you weren't Jimmy, and he just like pats him on the shoulder. Good job. Anyway,
Fucking Jimmy.
he goes over to you, Soul. He's like, all right, so you found the things that were killing my dogs. What was this?
Yes, we have their corpses outside.
You have the dogs' corpses?
No, we have the things that were killing the dogs' corpses.
Oh, excellent. Let's go out there and look. He puts his arm around you. Walk me out there, boy.
Let's go got that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we walk outside.
He walks down the stairs.
So this small creature here, whatever, I forgot what they're called.
He looks at it and looks at he looks at the dead body, the extra arm, and the long necked lady, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna stop you right there, Jimbo. What is that the lady that lived up there?
It is actually, yes.
Okay. Why does she look like that?
That's a fantastic question.
Because she was an evil snake lady, and she was drawing men to her house to kill them.
Basically what he said. I don't. By the way, I don't think she had anything to do with the dogs. I think that was just like a separate issue that you guys were having. These little monsters were the ones killing the dogs.
He leans down and looks at them and the body, and he sees the extra arm, and he's like, "So did it have 3 arms, or what's up with this?"
There were 2 of them. Unfortunately, one of them body we could not recover fully, so we just brought the arm.
Okay. He picks up the arm and like inspects it, and he's like, "Yes, it does have claws." He like flicks it back and forth. He just does that for like a good like 30 seconds.
These creatures are also capable of transforming into like large cat panther sort of things.
They're wildcats, like bobcat kind of. They're not.
Oh,
panthers.
they're not big.
No, they're
Okay.
smaller, like little wildcats.
Okay. Yeah, so that's probably why you guys didn't notice them before. They're probably disguised themselves.
So they were just running around the forest, huh?
Yes.
No, they were attached to trees that was like they're like
Yeah, so
some sort of magic thing.
It's really weird we didn't see them in the forest though.
yeah, I think they like live inside of trees.
That's not the answer. The answer is, I want you to remind you, they're not running along the forest floor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So these things actually live in the trees, like
Oh.
up in the. Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
He like looks at it and he's like, fucking tree cats. He just kicks the shit out of the other one.
Oh my god.
Fucking gross. Anyway, he starts like patting his hand with the other fucking arm. He's like, "All right, I should give you a reward. I should give you a good bonus too. You got that whore out of my town. I really appreciate that."
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
That's
You're solving
okay.
all my
Cool.
problems. You gonna take another one with you? That'd be funny.
Bartleby just goes silent.
So I think there was just the one snake lady. But yes, we will. We
All right,
will.
let me go get my town coin purse. I'll be right back. I believe I have a good reward for you. You'll be handsomely rewarded. He goes up and like skips up the steps with the other arm in his hand. He's like la 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 la, and then he like trips on the fifth step. Oh, and he like just you see the arm that got crushed against his chest. It's like melted the flesh off, and it just rubbed on his skin. He's like, oh, get off, oh. He just kicks the arm
I'm
into the
imagining,
bushes.
yeah,
That was
I'm
fucking
imagining
gross.
the video of Joe Biden tripping up the
Yeah,
stairs.
that's.
Air Force One.
He's like, anyway, and he just walks up the stairs. After a few minutes, he comes back down.
Before he goes back, I like whisper to the other guys. I'm not really expecting a lot. Just to, he doesn't seem all there.
Yeah,
Hey,
Champy just leans in. This town kind of sucks balls.
you said it, not me.
Anyway, you see the large man in the suspenders to walk back out, and you don't even see anything in his hands. And he walks down all the stairs. He's like, blah, 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 and he comes down. And he's like, all right, let me get my coin purse. And he like turns his belt, and you just see this large sack, fucking attached to his belt. He's like, now let's see, 1, 2. He just like starts sifting through the bag. Yes, it's all here. He like ties the bag and he throws the bag at you, Soul, and it just hits you with a thud. 400 gold.
Oh, thank you. How generous.
I just grab it and put it in my backpack. I'm like, stop. Just stop.
I don't know why you need to throw it, but that's fine.
Jamie's like, oh boy, I can buy food with this.
That is correct.
Wait, who said that?
Champy, who didn't buy food the last time y'all left the town.
Oh, yeah. Look, oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else? Do you want to go look for books while we're here?
The
I
trigger
turned to the
word.
mayor. Do you happen to have a library in town?
Champy leans in. Weren't we supposed to look in the forest for more of those creatures?
Did we not? We did. Oh, that's right. We didn't do that yet, did we?
No,
The mayor leans in. You say there's more? What?
Well,
No.
so we found one, and then we found the second one, and then we didn't detect anything else. So we're going to do a sweep around the outside of the town and make sure there's no more before we, say it's 100% done.
He just like looks back and forth. And he's like, "Is this something you should have said done before you came and said you killed everything, or?"
No,
I'll be honest. I thought we had already spent a day doing that. I forgot we did that.
no, we killed 2 of these things, and I think that was all of them. We just want to make 100% sure.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to if you'd rather us just leave.
No, I want you to make sure you finish your job if you're getting paid for it. Honestly. Tell you
That's
what.
an idea.
You tell me things you want me to look for in the general store, and I will see if the guy has it, or armor smith. I have an armor smith here and stuff. And there is a Oscar at the thing at the gate. If you need any tools, we can have those fashioned. If you need anything, how about you just give me a list now? I'll go alert the correct people, and then when you come back, you can buy those items while you're looking.
Oh, I wanted to look for books.
Just books? He just writes that down. Books. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else? Shame's
I
like,
mean, no, not for me.
you got any food?
Oh my god.
He just writes down triple question mark.
Yeah, Champy, I
Food?
was making I literally made food.
You didn't give me any.
Well, that's because no one came. Oh no, I Soul left while I was making food, and he said I was wasting time.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah.
Champy, I told you he was eating breakfast.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was he made enough for everyone.
Oh
If
yeah.
you
Good question. What type of dagger did the snake lady have on her?
Just a dagger, just a regular one.
Because I have a small iron dagger that I got off a goblin. So do I now have a medium iron, a regular size iron dagger?
Yeah, you have two sizes of daggers now. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
amazing.
Next is a large, or as I call it, a short sword.
That indeed will do that.
Uh,
Mm,
like, do y'all need weapons or some kind of
mm,
anything else? Armor? Nothing. Nothing.
Honestly, I
Just
think we're
books.
good.
All right,
I
just
look through
books.
my
Books
satchel.
and he like just like scratches through the word
I
food.
go. Actually, no. I want a couple. Oh God, I said, Jesus. I go. No, I want a couple sets of clothes
Clothes.
for someone.
Oh God.
Okay. Do you know like what size? One of y'all?
Uh, can I make some kind of check to just get it?
Uh. Um.
How? Wait, hang on. I have an idea. How? Okay.
I don't know how you
How
describe it.
tall is she?
Like
Yeah, like
5'8".
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that actually makes it really easy. Let's see. I would say,
And she's probably a little malnourished. I would say like
Like soul size.
like an like an
yeah,
adult small. Yeah.
yeah, like the same size as me.
So size for you. Okay,
Yes,
we can just do that.
but
You have anything particular you need it to look like, or just clothes for you?
no, they're not for me, but they're for someone roughly the same size as me.
He just looks at Bartleby. I. Do you need it to look like something, or
I go. You know, actually, I'll come back.
okay? We'll just. I'll point you in the direction of a tailor. How about that?
That'd
Tailor.
be fantastic.
All right. Anyway, I'll see those three things for you. Y'all have a good time, and please come back soon. And I hope you get all of everything done. Like shoves it in a little notebook in his pocket, and he just like walks to a building across the street.
Yes.
All right. Okay, all right. Let's go sweep. Let's go sweep the forest and make sure we've done our job correctly.
Yeah. Champy just like walks off. You see Rose like opening her door. She's like, "Is it time? Where are you going?"
We have to go. Didn't we tell her we were doing this?
Did you?
We have to. We have to go make
I think
sure.
we came back and we told her we need to spend
We have to go make sure
an
that
extra
there's
day.
no more of these things out in the woods. Don't worry, it'll be really quick, like less than 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'll just wait at the board. She like lays her trunk on the ground and just sits on it.
Cool beans. Oh, I I go back to her. Weird question.
Yes.
What's your? Is she roughly the same like height and everything as the other girl?
Yeah.
What are your dress
Uh,
dimensions?
oh, soul. Oh no.
She just
Oh
says,
no.
"I'm sorry, what?"
You're like a.
I
I like I
I
look her
want
up and
to
down.
grapple soul and carry him away.
You're like a what? Like a
I just pick
30,
him up and start walking towards the forest.
30, right?
Just watches you get carried
All
away.
right, we're leaving.
Wait, I was trying to help you out.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a 24 to grapple.
Yeah, you got him.
I'm not even resisting. I
Yeah.
can't beat that.
I'm like I'm like, listen, man, you don't just ask people that you barely know, especially not women.
I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, just it's weird. All right, it's
Anyway,
weird.
y'all are walking back toward the forest. You were
All
there.
right.
I start casting detect evil.
Yeah, you don't detect any evil.
We just need to do it. We need to go about 30 or 40 feet into the forest and then do a lap around the town.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. I will follow you.
Yeah.
I assume also casting detect magic
Do you want to do that?
I will.
because I can only detect the creatures. I can't detect the trees.
Yeah, I know. How long would it take us to like encircle the town?
Well, you're encircling the forest, not the town. So, The forest is like you go further away from the town, and then there's the forest.
Right.
When you get to the forest, it's going to take you, if you're going to do a complete circle around the forest, to like, let's say you're like 20 feet into this forest, right? And you're going to be detecting evil the whole time. It's going to take you roughly hour and a half, 2 hours.
An hour and a half.
It is a big forest. It is a forest, in fact.
I've got 12 minutes worth of detect magic, so we gotta make it. We gotta make it count. I can't just use it at any time, like Bartleby.
What's the range on it?
Same
It's the
range.
same as yours. It functions exactly the same as detect evil.
Jamie's
The
like, well,
other
we
thing-
probably don't need it, right? Like, as long as we can like see enough, and then he just look, and then Bartleby just looks both ways, he'll probably be fine, right?
Mhm.
Like, what if we go just further in, and then he just looks both ways, and then we like cut our time in the forest in half, almost, right?
I mean, I was like, honestly, me and Champy could probably just run it and with Detect Evil, and then if I sense anything weird, I'll like notch the trees near me so we can bring Soul back to do Detect Magic.
Also, we can use the bird.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
true.
Could use the bird to look for more. Yeah, you use the bird to look for more like scratches, and then me and Champy will just make. Actually, Champy, you stay here. I'm gonna make a lap with Detect Evil going.
All
And
right, just
I'll have
scream
the
if you hear
bird.
something.
I'll have the bird go like a little deeper in the forest and go like in the opposite direction and look as well.
Okay. So Bartleby starts making his lap. The bird starts flying. I'm gonna
Mhm.
give you a couple minutes, and then I need the bird to make a spot check.
Okay, bird did not do good. Got a 10.
You got a what?
You got a 10.
And I assume he's looking on the tops of the trees for scratches like the other one.
Yeah, he's flying above the trees, like,
Kind of low enough that he can see in the trees, but not. Okay, I got
yeah,
you.
like I would say maybe like 10,
A
15 feet
seven's
above the
not
trees.
gonna see anything.
Okay, I said 10, but that's fine.
Okay, a 10's not gonna see anything.
That's fine. Cool.
Uh,
Um,
Bartleby, I'm gonna give you a spot check as well.
All right, that's a nat 20.
ooh,
Let's fucking go. Okay,
look at that.
you see not anything evil, but you do see something that looks a little different. You see a little patch of grass that is slightly brighter green. And there is a tree in this little patch of grass also. But it's not like the forest trees. No. This is a little thin tree that it seems to have grown slim, and it's not as tall, but it feels like it's a full tree also. Like as if this tree had just grown shorter and it had developed at a shorter height. And it's very weird that it just stands out, not just because
Yeah.
it looks like a tree like this that doesn't belong in this forest, but because of the grass that grows around it also. You're almost
What
on
is
the other side of the forest right now.
what did Soul tell us that the thing said? The the thing before we entered the town.
Uh, beware of the snake lady or something, and it was in Sylvan.
No, the something about the Fae and the trees.
Oh,
Yeah,
what was it?
What? I don't remember.
Bro.
something about like don't don't trust the fae in the trees or something like that.
Let me see if I have it wrote down. I don't know.
Because that is Bartleby's immediate first thought is like, oh, this is something weird, and maybe I shouldn't go near it.
Yeah, the dog guy said something about the snake woman.
Yeah.
Um, I believe it was something like that. Something about the fae in the trees or something. Let me
Can't remember
see.
if it was good or bad.
It wasn't good. It was not good. It was like don't trust them or don't listen to them or something.
Well, see,
You
what?
didn't know what the things were, did you? You just noticed that they were. So you made a check on them. You didn't know what they were, right? I'm gonna
I
say
thought
no.
I thought he got it.
I did. I got them. I just didn't. I didn't get the snake lady.
No, it
Yeah.
was he couldn't identify them well because of he had to like look at them and he never made a check then.
Oh, okay.
He knew that whatever it
Oh,
was
that's
could
right.
turn into cats, but he couldn't tell what it was.
Yes, I
Okay.
identified.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that they were shape changers, and I
So
was like,
I'm going to not give you any info on this then,
cool.
because you would know
Um.
otherwise.
Okay. I just like go to a tree like near there and
Yeah.
just like notch it with my sword
Okay.
So
so that
I
so
guess
that I
I would
remember to come back here,
Mm.
and then
I
I just
would
like keep going, and I'll once I get champion soul, then we can come back over
Okay.
here.
so I feel like I would be walking in the same direction as Bartleby. Just like he's probably moving a lot faster than me because
Oh, I
it
thought you were
sounds like
walking the opposite direction.
no
Yeah,
no
I thought you
I,
were going the opposite direction with
no, I had the
Groot.
bird fly in the opposite
I thought
direction.
the bird flew through the center.
The bird no he's flying more like he's
So like
deeper
he's
in
going
the woods.
counterclockwise and I'm going clockwise.
Yeah, but he's deeper in the woods than you are because you're what like 30, 40 feet in the woods, and I
Yeah.
figured he was going to be like 100 feet in the woods.
Anyway,
Um,
so
where's Champy? What is he doing?
he was standing at the starting point to make sure if
Okay,
anybody got lost, he was just there.
Well, I was hoping Champy would stay with Soul in case something did come out of the woods. Like I don't
I
want
thought
Soul
Soul was staying
hiding.
with Champy, and so
I
you
did too.
didn't get lost together.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I
That's fine.
thought Soul was staying with Champy, so
That's
he
fine.
didn't get attacked.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I'll stay with Champy. That
So
makes sense. Now,
Barbara, you see what's your bird's name?
Courage.
Original.
Karudrum flying at you, and you realize he hadn't seen anything yet.
I yell up at him.
He just flies down.
What?
Hey, go get Soul and have him walk. This have them run the same direction I did. There's something over here I need him to look at.
Okay. He just flies back.
And then I start heading back to where I found the weird tree.
Karudrum comes to you, Soul, and
Mhm.
you sense that it needs you to do something. And he flies down, and he's like, "Hey, the big dude said go that way," and he just like points his
Excellent.
wing.
Come on, Champy.
All right. Just follows around.
I will, indeed, I will start walking towards.
So y'all reach Bartleby just standing there.
What's up? What you need me to look at?
Show him the freaky tree.
It's just,
Oh,
you
that's
see it as I described it. A small patch
I
of
will.
much.
Excellent. I will cast detect magic.
It is magic in nature. Let me see before you do anything else. This has definitely been affected by magic. However, it's not the same magic you can sense.
I got you.
I
Hold
need
on.
you to roll a knowledge for me.
Indeed. Let me go to.
I need to figure out where it would be.
Yeah. Hold on.
Faye is nature. Congratulations.
So I need to make. So four. So it says for magical auras.
Yeah.
I can make a spellcraft check to determine the school of magic involved. If it's like a spell.
It's not a spell.
Let me see. Okay, that's fine. And you said nature.
Yes.
All right, here we go. That is going to be a 22.
Congratulations. You know that this kind of place, that the way it looks, has been affected by a fae that lives in the woods, you would assume. Probably not anymore because of how it looks. Otherwise, you would see the creature nearby. This is where a pixie would live.
Oh,
And you know a
God.
pixie would be very friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a friendly pixie.
I thought pixie were bad. That's fine.
No, other kind of pixie.
Okay.
It's a forest. It's a forest pixie.
Oh, okay. Well, so good news, bad news. Good news. This isn't one of those things that we fought earlier.
Okay.
Yesterday. Bad news. Well, maybe not bad news. This is definitely magical. This was created by a pixie.
Uh-huh.
But
Is that good or bad?
You
it's
think
it's good.
Champion leans in. You think it was teamed up with those things?
No, I don't think so.
You
I don't.
actually know that a pixie would not be in this kind of pixie would not be anywhere near anything evil. It probably keeps those things at bay.
Ah, okay. Actually, no. Yeah, these things, pixies hate these things, and I actually don't think this pixie has been here for a while. This magical aura seems kind of old.
Oh,
Like, would you say but more recent than the last 5 years, right?
Would I be able to know that?
uh,
Like, I'm wondering if
you
the Fae disappeared at the same time as
Mm,
all the stuff happened.
you wouldn't actually be able to tell. You
mm.
can tell it's been a couple of years at least.
I can't.
It's
I don't know
faded.
exactly how long it's been, but it's definitely been more than like a year. Probably
I'm
been
like,
a
well,
few.
it's got me thinking that all this stuff happened 5 years ago.
Hmm.
Their trees stopped growing. This tree clearly has some magical stuff. I wonder where the Fae helping the people in the town and like
Oh,
giving
Champy
them
just
bountiful
slaps
harvest.
the fuck out of Soul's chest. He's like, "That makes so much fucking sense.
why did you hit me so hard?
The pixie was growing the fruits in the forest."
Good job, Champy. Yeah, but what Champy said, the I think the Fae disappearing is what caused the fruit trees to not blossom because they were definitely magically influenced.
It's got to be what it is.
It's
Gotta
also
be.
probably why those things moved in. The pixies were probably killing
I
those
wonder
things off,
I
and
wonder is there a way to get them back?
mm,
How many you
maybe,
think
but we have
lived
to
here?
find them.
Champy just leans in. You would know that there would be more than one tree if there was more than one.
Mm.
Shit. So it was only one that lived in the forest, as far as you know.
Well, yeah. The problem is there's only this area that seems to be magic, or at least that you notice. So that means there's probably just the one, and I don't know. I mean, of
Okay,
course.
y'all head back to town, and I'll be back. I'm gonna finish checking the other half of the forest and see if there's another one, because maybe there was one on each side of the town, and that was making like a protective like barrier keeping the stuff out.
Well,
Mhm.
And
this is the
I just
opposite
want to
side of
see
the
if there's.
forest. This is the exact opposite side of the forest. So
Oh, it's the exact.
you've searched the entire forest at this point because Karujum looked the other way, as far as you know.
Um,
Yeah, but he was farther out, so I want to check for myself.
Okay.
if you want, I can have Carudrum circle over the path that you went over and check again.
Yeah, have him check behind me, and I'm gonna check behind him, and then we'll meet back at the town in however long.
Let's
Okay,
go.
We'll just meet back at the
I
board.
had him like a hundred feet into the forest.
All
So
right. So after an hour, you both arrive at the other side of the forest. You haven't found any other trees.
okay,
Okay.
all right.
Oh, and before I leave that tree, I want
Yeah.
to leave. I just want to sit and orange by it.
Okay.
We're
Uh,
we're gonna leave an offering and see what happens,
all right. You sit there.
and then we I guess we head back to the board.
Okay.
Yes, I guess me and Champy headed back a little earlier, but
Yeah.
so we would be talking with Rose.
And
She,
then and are y'all gonna go let the mayor know that we finished?
Oh, I will. Yeah, that's fine.
Champy's just sitting there, just like looking at the shit on the bulletin board, reading it and shit.
Yes, and I'll tell while he's reading. I will tell the mayor that we have concluded our search of
I want to
the.
know what you tell the mayor.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're in his
So
office. And he's just standing there.
yes, we are finishing up our search of the forest right now.
Oh yeah.
We have checked the entire perimeter once, and we have not discovered any more of those creatures.
He
living in
slaps
the
his knee.
forest.
Woo! That's a relief. We got him, Bucko. He just hits the other guy in the fucking back.
Excellent. Yes.
I fucking love this guy.
So, um, my companions and I will be departing shortly.
Great
So thank
news.
you for having us in our town, in your town or whatever.
Oh,
And
before you go anywhere, he just like goes in and he's like, and a satchel right next to the desk. Hold on.
I'll be honest, I kind of panicked and thought he was about to get debated. And you're gonna be like, his neck extends, and it's a fucking snake.
Hold on. And he
Oh wow! If that had happened, I'd have magic missile this dude in the face.
He hands you a book that is in a
Oh.
language that he cannot read. He says, "I have never had any use for this," and he hands it to you. And he's like, "And here's another one. Actually, both these things came into our town a long time ago. We can't read any of these."
Excellent.
What languages do you know?
Oh, buddy. Okay.
I know what languages.
Common,
Uh,
Draconic,
uh,
Sylvan, Elvish, Giant, and Orc.
okay, so you can read the cover of one of the books. It is in Draconic. It says, "The nature of dragons and the lives of their four."
Oh, that's spicy.
The other book seems to hurt your eyes a little bit to look at. You know it's not in a language you know, but you don't know what it is. But it seems wicked, whatever it is, judging by the letters.
Like the letters are
The,
physically causing me pain. Like
no,
it's
not causing you
evil?
pain, but you can tell that it's probably an evil language the way the letters are written on the cover. What do you want to do with either of these books as you get both of them?
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Neither of them are magical. They are just books.
Okay. Okay.
I like how you wouldn't use in the forest, but you definitely use it here. Wait, have you used detect magic twice now? Nice. I like this.
I prepared it 3 times.
Nice.
So yes. Awesome. Well, I appreciate these. They will greatly enhance my studies. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please. We don't need them at all. Get them the fuck out of here.
I will do so. I will do so gladly.
Please write down whatever I said the title of that book was.
I did.
Okay.
Way ahead of you.
So you head out to the bulletin board, and Champy's over there reading it, and he's like, you pay attention at all to what Champy's doing? Or are you invested in the books?
I asked him anything.
I guess I'm also going to see what Champy is reading, I guess. Since I'm just standing
Champy's
here.
literally reading, there's a few acknowledgments on board and stuff like that. He also says that apparently the town's name is Malmo, Malmo, since no one's fucking asked yet. Underneath it says mayor's name. Let me double check. I wrote it down. I believe it's Joe. Yeah, it is definitely Joe. I wrote that down. And stuff like that. It says there. There's a election again in like a few months, and it has a little space wrote down there. It says only locals allowed to apply, blah blah, and then it has literally no spot for fucking. No one has wrote another name on there except Joe.
Well, I mean, as long as he's happy, I guess.
That gives me nefarious ideas.
Yes, excellent. I love nefarious. Nefarian. Go on.
Yes. Is the prostitute girl with us right now, or is she somewhere?
She's in her house.
Okay, good. I have ideas.
Okay.
Involving her.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yes.
I'm sure Barbie will let it go over really well.
It's not. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will do it.
Anyway.
Cool. All right. Anything else of interest in the?
No, not really. Just a few name stuff in town and stuff. Champy turns to you and he's like, "So, did you get the info on the tailor and stuff?"
Is he talking to me?
Yeah. Did you went and talk to the mayor?
I pull out the books. He gave me these books.
He just like
he didn't
looks.
tell me anything about that.
He just
I
looks.
go
At,
inside.
no, he just looks at Rose before you start walking. She's like, "I know where the tailor is. If the mayor already told them to expect you."
Well, he was supposed to, so let's go there, I guess.
She's like, "I'll just wait here." It's this. She like points across the street. It's that little shot with the dresses in the window.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you need it for though.
I don't know.
I go. You know what? I'll be right back.
Okay.
I just go to Jen.
All right, you go into the building. As you enter, you see a woman with a bob in her hair and a sewing needle pushed through it, and she's like hand sewing some clothes together. Yes, how can I help you?
By the way, I decided to stay with Rose.
Okay.
I went to Jenny's. I didn't go to Taylor's yet.
Oh, I thought you went to Taylor's.
Yeah. No. I'm going to Jenny's first.
All right, Jenny, Craig.
I'm gonna stay with Rose.
Champy is also there. He's practicing reading.
Okay.
He looks at your books. He's like, "Hey, what's this?" And he picks up the one you can't read, and he like flips it open and just starts looking at the pages.
If Champy can read that, I will shit a brick.
I slammed shut. Whoa, hold on there.
Whoa! Only you can read books now.
That's not it. This book is written in some type of language that I cannot read.
Yeah, well, have you looked at it yet? He just like snatches the book away from you. You're allowed to contest this if you'd like.
No, I don't think
Please
I can.
do.
I don't think I can beat him.
Okay, so he opens the books and he just starts flipping through the pages. You see a bunch of words. As he's flipping through, you see a few images. I need you to make some knowledge.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to figure out what it is.
Demons or the planes?
That's what I was thinking. I need you to make a knowledge of the planes for me.
Yep. I got a 18.
Yeah, you can definitely see there's some demons in this fucking book. You're not sure because he's flipping so fast, but you're gonna assume one of the languages this is written in is definitely one of the ones that is spoken in one of the hills.
Yeah, I figured. Wait, hells or
One of them.
demons or
And some outer plane where demons reside. A hell, infernal plane, who knows? Something like that. Abyssal, something.
yeah. I figured it was either an abyssal, infernal or abyssal.
So it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not entirely sure, but you're definitely sure whatever's in these books, these pictures, speaks these fucking languages. And then you're like, a little thing ticks in your brain is like, I wonder if there's pictures of dragons in my book.
I pull out the dragon book.
There are indeed intricate pictures of dragons and their lives and stuff like that. Shapes and sizes, places they would live, their habitats, how long they live, stuff they learn as they grow older, spells that they can use. It's not written down, but stuff that they can do, and it is written in stuff like that. It's not like a spell book or anything.
Right. I would know that because I detected that.
Yeah. But it does describe the things they can do with spells and stuff of such.
Oh. How fascinating.
It also tells you easier ways to kill dragons in the later parts of the book.
May or may not be useful.
Yeah. So you assume that the other book is something like this.
Very good.
Champy just closes it and he's like, "You're right, I couldn't read this."
Yeah.
But there were pictures.
There were pictures, you're right.
Barbie, you are at Jenny from the Block's house. New house. House number 3.
I love that I killed the snake lady and was immediately like, here, have a house.
Yeah.
Bartleby has problems.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I knock on the door.
She opens the door. Yes, hey, I cleaned out the pot and everything for you. Hello, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about that.
Well, I assume you need it. Or you just want to let me keep it?
Well, okay, so about that. Listen, how attached to this town are you?
She just like looks at it. She's like, I mean, they're not attached to me anymore.
So we live a couple days walk away, and I have a farm, and at the very least, I can, we can get you some new clothes. You can get 3 meals a day. At least you won't be living in a shack at the edge of a town where people don't want to talk to you. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well up into her eyes. She bows her head. She's like, I'll be useful, I swear.
I mean, listen. I'd love to have some extra help around the farm, but I feel bad that you were just out here alone, kind of ostracized from everyone. So if you want to come, we're leaving soon. I just, I'm just throwing it out.
She just grabs your hand. She says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." She like rolls up the nice bedroll and puts it on her back, and she grabs the empty pot and she carries it in her hand. She's like, "I'm ready."
But, oh, well,
Throws like the hairbrush and the small mirror in there, and she's like, "I'm good. Let's go."
okay, all right, let's go.
She just follows you out and back toward town. I assume you're heading back
Oh yeah,
toward town.
I will go back to the tailor and get her like a set of like traveling clothes, like just something like comfy to like walk in and not like a sack.
All right, let's hold on. So you walk into the tailor with her. Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm
So,
I'm
so
I'm
you
I'm just
walk
going
into the
for it.
tailor, and the tailor's, as I said before, has a bob in her hair and a big sewing needle, a big needle through her hair, like a yarn needle, and she's sewing things. She's like, "Yes, how can I help you?" She looks up at you, and then she glances over at Jenny. She's like, just freezes, and she's like, puts her hand on the table. She's like, "Do you have money?"
I just I just put like 2 gold on the table. I'm like, just give her traveling clothes, and then you'll never see us again.
She looks up at you. She looks at the money. She looks up at you again. She gives you a gold back. She says, "Since you're doing me a favor, I'll only charge you one." And then
Great.
she turns around and finds some good clothes. And she lays down a nice a nice dress of a colorful pattern, a pants and a shirt, some other stuff. So she's got like 4 sets of clothes now. One's a
Okay.
dress and the others are not. And
I go
she hands
here,
it to her.
I take the pot from her. I go here, go get changed into something comfy, and meet us at the bulletin board in town. And then I'll hold the rest of the clothes.
Yeah, she has like 2 pairs of day clothes, a very fine dress, and pajamas.
Okay.
So
I
she's
just
wearing
stuff,
one of the day clothes now.
yeah, I just stuff everything else into my bag. And then as we're leaving, because the tailor was rude, I just take the sack and just like throw it at the door.
Wow.
The sack? What sack?
Because then you say she was wearing basically like
Yes,
uh,
the other clothes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just take it and drop it as we're leaving.
She's like, "Oh, thank you so much." She like picks it
I
up with
said
like a pitchfork, little
I
thing,
said you're welcome. You're doing me a favor.
and she like throws into her fire. Throws.
Basic.
Then I meet back up with them at the bulletin board.
Y'all see Jenny adorned in a very nice looking clothes.
I had a feeling that's what you were doing.
I put my hand on his shoulder, but like a little too like tightly, and I'm like, you better stop.
You're hurting me.
Rose walks over to Jenny, and she says, "Jenny, I'm sorry what happened to your house." And she like puts her arms around her and hugs her, and she's like, "I miss being your neighbor." And Jenny hugs her back a little bit.
Can I do an insight check to see how they're both actually feeling about this?
Yeah, I mean you can. You don't. I mean I don't care. Roll a 20.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, just roll a 20.
Just roll the 20.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's only a 17.
Yeah, I mean, they're both kind of emotional, and they do seem like long lost friends of some sort.
Okay, well, all right. I want to make sure it wasn't,
It wasn't
not
backhanded, no. No,
yeah.
Rose is a genuine person. She actually just likes everyone.
Yeah, I like her even more now.
All right. Well, are we finally ready to leave this town?
Yes, Rose just picks up her big trunk,
Cool.
and Jenny's over there holding her pot,
Cool.
and Champy has gone and got the hand out of the bushes.
Well, all right. Let's
Lead the way, Champy.
This way, he just points the bony finger.
God, I knew it.
So you're now heading back to your place.
Also,
yes.
as we're traveling back, I say, also, Barbie, are you just keeping all the money?
I mean, no, but I mean, if you want to carry 400 gold,
No. I was actually just asking. I wasn't like.
Why would I keep all the money? No, I'm holding it so that because I can actually carry it.
As
That's
you're going back out of town and you pass those little shacks, you notice that Oscar is sitting outside of his little utility shed, and Champy walks up and he's like, "Oh, hey," claps his hands together. He's like, "I have a question for you, buddy." And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Do you have an axe?" And he's like, I mean, I can, I have a couple. Do you need one?" He's like, "Yeah. Can I get an axe?" He's like,
Champy. Why do
"Yeah."
you need an axe?
Champy's just like, "Shh, this is important." Uh,
I don't feel
and
like
It
Oscar
is.
goes in and he gets a little bit, he gets a wooden axe and he's like, "How's this?" And he's like, Champy's like, I need a bigger axe." He's like, "But this is regular size." He's like, "I need a bigger axe."
Champy. We could have bought something in town. Why didn't you say anything?
Champy, what are you doing?
The mayor said talk to him for tools. He just looks at Oscar and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm the guy.
But why do you need an axe?
Look, I got. We already dug up a body and stuff. I'm sure we're gonna need to cut down a tree." Oscar's just like, "Uh-huh." He's
Stop
like,
telling people we dug up a corpse.
"I'm
That's what-
sorry,
I mean,
Oscar. I didn't mean it. He dug up a corpse. We might need an axe. We already had to kill the trees earlier. Like, guys, come on. What it would have been helpful
I
if we had
mean,
an axe.
but we can just get an axe in our town. Like, do we think we're gonna need an axe between here and our town?
Maybe." He just
I
shrugs.
just like you both have swords.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck it up.
I kind of lean on Champy. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we do need an axe.
He's like, "Yeah, I got a Nagamaki. This is not even close to the same." And he's
I
like, "So you need a
realize.
bigger axe than normal size axe?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hold on." I He like goes into the closet and he pulls out a large size axe. And Champy's like, "Oh yeah, I can use this." And he just fucking takes it and puts it around his fucking back. And he's like, "All right, guys, I'm ready." And y'all both remember that he can use large size weapons.
I am remembering that now.
We could have just bought. I mean, we could have just got him like a great. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's just.
He's
Go.
like, "That's 10 silver." And he's like, "Okay." And he just hands it to him.
That's 1 gold. Why did he say it like that?
Yeah, because he wants the 10 silver.
Okay.
Okay.
God. Also,
We're never going to be able to go back to the places we live.
No.
We truly go.
I mean,
into
you
the
have
town
to
and
now,
solve
'cause you have to
problems,
bring
and then we're
Rose.
just- Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the rat people were okay.
Were
So,
they? You
as
hated
we're-
that one.
I mean, listen, he
We
you
just
know,
gotta avoid that dude. It's fine.
Probably.
So as we're walking back
Yeah.
to wherever we're going, I'm going to speak to both of the women. Oh shit, I can't remember. It's
You
Rose
can talk to
and
women.
what's the other one? Ginny. That's it. Well, no, it's gonna be weird.
Okay.
So Rose,
Yes.
Ginny. I noticed on the town bulletin board that there's an election coming up for mayor soon.
Uh-huh.
Do either of you have any interest in politics?
They just look at each other and look back at you? No.
Would perhaps maybe Jack would have interest in?
Rose just kind of looks at you. She's like, I don't know. Has he changed? Because he hadn't before.
Okay, look, I'll just be on the level with you. I don't.
Uh-huh.
The mayor seems kind of dumb and like not a very good mayor.
What do you
And
mean? He actually solves problems. I talk to him all the time. Rose like starts getting really defensive about it. He's been a good mayor. What are you talking about? You
But-
literally have just been in our town for 2 days.
Okay, well, he exiled this one, and I pointed Ginny to the edge of the town, and all the other prostitutes to the edge of the town. That doesn't seem very cool.
Jenny
And
just
also-
raised her hand. No, he didn't.
What? You made it sound like you weren't allowed in town.
Yeah, you didn't see how the seamstress looked at me. It's not the mayor that kicked me out. It's how everybody treats me. I'm not welcome there, except for like a few people. It's kind of
So
just,
it's not the mayor
No.
that's doing it; it's everyone else.
yeah.
He just seemed kind of dumb, and I just thought maybe we could,
Wow.
I could
I mean,
establish
you
one
seem
of
kind of
you.
rude.
So
Well,
I look
and
at Saul and I go,
judgmental.
so we're gonna take a guy who doesn't even remember the town, and
listen,
we're
listen to
gonna
me.
put him in charge. Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
Rose
Look,
just looked at you. What do you? What'd you say?
I would run for mayor myself, but it said on the thing that only people that live in the town can do it.
She cut
Why
you
would
off.
you run for mayor?
She just cuts you off
What?
entirely. What do you mean he doesn't? Who doesn't remember town?
Jack, remember we told you he had like amnesia and he doesn't like remember who he is, and he was
All
wandering in the
right,
Yeah, he thought his name was Rose because he has a rose
yeah,
tattoo.
right. We talked about this. Sorry, forgot.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, you're good. But
yeah.
no,
So
I was
like,
going
why would we take even if the mayor was bad? Why would we take somebody with who has amnesia and be like, hey, you're in charge of people?
because we would run the town. We would put one of them as the mayor, and then establish ourselves
Why
as
would I
their
want to do that? I have
kids.
a life out. I have a life away from here. Why would I want to be in charge of these people?
Well, I didn't say you did. I just thought it would be interesting.
So you want to be in charge of people, and you're trying to be shady, is what you're saying. So not
I'm not
only are
trying to
you
be.
Champy's just
racist,
shaking his head, hearing all of this.
so
I'm not
not
trying to
only
be.
are you racist, but you want to control people's lives through
I'm not.
a
First off,
shadow mayor.
stop saying I'm racist. I'm not
Champy,
racist. You're
Champy
making
just
these.
puts his arm around you and he just pulls you to the side. So he's like, "Look, Bartleby's kind of 100% right about everything he said, but
What? I'm not racist.
but he just like looks at you dead in the face. He's like, I'm gonna give you a chance to stop this before I tell your master.
Tell him what? What have I done?
Uh,
That's this wrong.
okay. Does he want you to be honorable like our master does, or does he
Look,
want you to be sneaking around like you're talking about right now, trying to ruin people's
I'm not
lives?
sneaking. I'm not sneaking around. I'm literally telling you up front my plan. If I was sneaking around, I would have told.
Oh yeah.
So are you going to tell the people of the town that you're in charge of them and that the mayor is not, or is that you're going to sneak around to other people but not us?
I would be his campaign manager, and his assistant once he
Look,
was mayor.
how about hold on? Let's just take a vote now. We'll just pretend we're doing the mayor thing now. All in favor of somebody who has amnesia to run a town, raise your hand. They just look at you.
It's your husband. I don't understand.
She's not raising her hand. She just looks at you. She's like, all right, all in favor of the mayor staying in charge of town, raise your hand. Everyone,
I raise my hands.
both the girls raise their hand. Champy raises her hand. Champy raises the other broken, dismembered hand as well.
That doesn't count.
He's like, oh no. Anyway,
I point to Bartleby and Champion. Both of you talked to him as well. You both know. You agree with me that he's not the brightest apple in the barrel of apples.
I just put my arm around Rose and I'm like, we're just gonna leave him here. I think that's what
Champy
we're
just
doing.
leans into you. He's like, what does that even mean? Is that a phrase?
Yes, I think.
I just start walking. I just start walking. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I'm so sorry you have to see. Like we're used to dealing with it, and I'm sorry that you have to be careful.
They're just like, it's okay. It's okay, and just keep walking.
Does does no
Don't
one
don't
want-
ask him. Don't ask him about the black elves. That's just a whole path we don't have time to go.
Ooh,
They're not black elves. They're dark elves. It's not the, damn.
they all just like grimace when you say that the word.
No. That's what they're called. Okay.
They're underdark Americans.
Anyway,
Uh,
so you're all walking back. You're about halfway. It's become nighttime. Y'all want to take a break?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right. The girls
Yeah.
are setting up the tent with Champy, and Jenny rolls out her bedroll and puts all her stuff on it, and puts the pot near like the little fire spot, and starts cooking up some stuff.
I'll help. I'll help her cook after I set up my tent.
All right. Let me check Champy's inventory. I need to look at something. I don't even know what this is. Oh, excellent. I don't know why he has this.
Oh God.
So as you're doing all your stuff, so what are you doing?
Oh God. I don't know. I guess I'm just like helping whatever and just grumbling that like I can't believe no
No,
one is
as you're talking to yourself, you glance up and notice that Champy is kind of eating an orange, but he's like ripping the top of it off with like his teeth, and then he's like turning it upside down, and you can't exactly see what he's doing, but he looks like he's squeezing something over something in his lap.
I kind of like sort of like move a little bit a better angle to see what he's doing.
You see that he's squeezing his orange out into a dish of some sort. You recognize this dish. It is the Kappa's dish. You have forgotten that he has had this the whole time and has been drinking out of it, apparently.
Champy, what is that?
Huh? My cup? He just like lifts it up and starts drinking orange juice out of it.
Where
Why?
did you get that?
On the ground.
Where on the ground?
Oh, I think I got it like after I cut that dude's head up.
Are you talking about the Kappa?
Do I hear any of this going on?
Oh yeah, you hear it.
I look over and go, Champy, did you at least clean it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you got no arguments for me then.
All right,
What?
thanks. He just starts drinking.
No, stop drinking out of that.
Why? I've been doing it for days.
You've been drinking out of it for days?
Yeah.
That's like the top of a monster's head.
So?
That
But
cannot
he
be
said
safe.
he cleaned it.
Yeah.
That come
People-
on, that cannot be safe.
Monsters drink out of skulls all the time. What's the difference?
Are you a monster?
Monstrously strong. He just starts flexing.
I start flexing with him. I'm like, yeah.
He does the fucking Armstrong flex with you.
I'm gonna cast
like, shake your hand.
magic on the head the Kappa cup.
I mean, it's not magic anymore. It's part of a dead creature. It's
Champy, that's gross.
I'm confused. I don't know what his problem is, man.
Yeah, it's like we don't make tools out of bones and stuff.
Right? Like if you killed something, why can't you drink out of its skull? Like
This-
who
Exactly.
is
It's like wearing hide armor. It's just the same.
right? Yeah.
It's not the same. This
Yeah,
is
okay.
like you know what? Whatever.
But you didn't say anything about the rats wearing their bones of their ancestors.
That's like a cultural thing. I didn't say anything because I'm not racist. For some reason, you guys think I am, but I'm not.
He just starts drinking more. Look, you want to ask the girls if this is weird?
No. Honestly, I really don't.
Oh yeah, you like to rope everybody into everything. Why don't you just bother everyone with it?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Just because I asked them if they wanted to be mayor, like, I don't know.
Anyway,
I just find it weird that no one in the town doesn't want him to not be mayor. Like, I don't know.
Champy's like, well, did anyone else sign up to be mayor?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's weird.
Is it?
Like,
How is that weird? Maybe they just all like him.
Maybe he's done a good job for the last few years. Who knows?
I don't know, man. He just.
So,
like I
did you
said,
write down the talisman?
Yeah, you told me I did.
Okay. Just checking. Okay. I wanted to make sure we didn't miss that part.
I don't know. All I know is that election is coming up in a couple of months, and I would really like to find somebody that would want to,
Okay.
take over.
Why don't you go look in town for people then? You didn't really make an effort, did you?
Because I was just. But apparently, everybody in town loves this guy for some reason, even though he seems kind of stupid.
I mean, you think stupid people can't be nice or something? He
No,
just
I
like
didn't
looks
say
at
that.
you and starts squinting.
Champy, are you calling yourself dumb?
No, I'm saying you're not nice.
Oh, you're saying I'm dumb. Wait, are you saying I'm dumb?
He just
that
looks
what
at Bartleby. He doesn't even get it.
I really don't. I look at Barbie. Do you?
I'm not paying attention anymore. I've been talking to Jenny and cooking. Like once he started talking about how he's not racist, I just
All right. So the night goes on, and then everyone rests. Nothing else happens that's important in the night. I'm glad we have that little fucking bullshit. Uh,
listen. Saul has to prove that he's not a bad person.
day comes, everybody gets set up, and y'all start going back to town. You do make it to town without interruption.
Nice.
The girls see the town and they're like, "Ooh, new place."
Yep.
And they walk in. You are coming from the west, which is between the forest and the northwest and the town in the southwest. So there you go. That is what side of town you're on. As you're walking through town, Jeannie is looking at the stores and stuff, and Rose is going over toward the forest kind of area.
I yell out, I have to go to the library.
Okay. Before he does that,
So, yeah,
Barbie, do you have anything to do?
No, I mean I'm just gonna take just walk Jenny and like show her the farm and like make sure she's settled in before I go.
So that's southeast. So you'll do that. Shampy is going to escort Rose through the forest in the northwest. Let's go with Soul. Where are we at?
I
Wait, why is he escorting her through the forest? What?
Yeah, why is he,
she's looking at the forest because she used to go into her forest, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was like,
She
I thought he was
voluntarily
walked
walked
to the
around.
rat village like by himself. Like, no, don't leave.
No, he's on.
No, so I'm running as fast as my little elf legs can carry me to the
not very fast.
to the library. Yeah, exactly. And I need to get in there and speak to what's it? Gamble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Gamble's sitting at his desk like normal.
I have 2 books.
Okay.
I take out both of the books.
He just looks at both of them. He's like, looks really hard at one cover and then looks at the other one and looks really the same hard at the other one. He's like, I told you to stop being weird, didn't I?
I don't remember that.
Okay. He just like puts his hand over both books and he's like, do you want me to check these in or what are we doing?
No, well, well, I've read the dragon one, I guess, but yeah, you can keep it here.
Okay.
But this one, and I pointed to the other one. I couldn't read this language, but I have an idea.
What was the name of the dragon book?
The Nature of Dragons and Lives, therefore.
Okay. He just picks up the other book and he looks at it and he's like, he just starts hissing out of his mouth. And he says, he looks at you and he's like, puts it down. And he's like, the lives of demons and their inner sins.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about this situation?
I'm assuming. I ask him. I'm assuming similar to the dragon book.
How so?
Well, this book is about dragons, like what basically just their whole like their lives, what they do, blah blah, like how they breed, how they like do spells, ways to kill them, things like that.
Oh.
I assume that this book is the same.
He starts flipping through the pages, and he stops at a page of some kind of powerful demon that you can't exactly acknowledge. And he just reads it down, and he starts spitting in this terrifying tongue. And it's like, so this is a pact about how to commune with this demon.
Oh.
Interesting.
Like,
he's like, so unless you know a warlock, I don't think that's going to be important. He starts flipping through. And it's like, so on this level of hell, There's where this demon lives. It tells about his brides, uh, the victims he makes, how often he returns to the material plane, stuff like that. So I mean, it's varies. He just closes the book.
So this book is about this one specific demon.
No, there's a bunch of demons in here.
I don't know. You seem very focused on this one. What's
No,
like what's special?
those were two different demons that he was reading.
Oh, okay, I see. Hmm.
True.
Don't get that's seems weird that they were in a kind of a smallish town. But,
Yes, it's very weird that you found these books.
mhm, mhm.
Man, I can hear
Well,
your dice.
Oh, sorry.
well, anyway, that's just what I wanted to do.
So do you
I'll
want me to
let you.
check in these books or?
Yes, yes, you can hold on to them. I
Okay,
appreciate it.
he just like starts flipping through the dragon book. All right.
Cool. And now I'm going to go talk to. Uh,
I like how you didn't ask what the language of the book was in.
what book?
The one you can't read.
Either of them.
No, he can read the Draconic one.
You
Oh,
said it was. You said it was called "The Lives of Demons and Their Innocence."
Yeah, you didn't ask what language it was in.
Demons speak abyssal.
Uh, you didn't ask that though.
Okay, fine. I'll ask Camel. Uh, so this is about demons. So is this abyssal?
Oh no, this is written in Infernal. Someone else wrote this, not a demon.
Oh. Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume, like I said, there's a pact in here and stuff like that. So like, maybe someone who communed with demons didn't want the demons to read his stuff.
Hmm. Is there an author listed?
Hmm. No, it doesn't seem so. He just like flips both ends, reads a couple pages in, looks at the back end. No, no author.
Hmm. Is there one for the Dragon Book?
Hmm. Yes. He just like opens it and looks at the first couple pages. He's right here. Um. So, Sir Goldmare. Whoever that is.
Ah, okay. Keep that in mind.
Write this down because I'm not going to.
I did.
yeah. I was really hoping Joe wrote it.
That'd be funny. Joe Mama.
Yeah, I was fully expecting it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now I will thank him for his service, and I will head to Master Food.
No, I'm not a veteran. All right. You head
See,
off.
y'all wonder why I'm weird.
You head off.
No, nobody wonders why you're
We've
weird.
joined
We know.
Bartleby on the farm.
I just bring her here and I like show her around and I show her the fields and like where she can sleep and blah 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 and just like get her settled in.
All right. She gets settled in your guest bedroom. None of the animal people are there, by the way.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, they're not always there, so
No, but I'm just letting you know they're not.
if they were
Anyway,
like always there when we got back, I might be concerned. But they're just off doing animal people things.
yeah. Anyway, so you finished there. Soul, where are you going? And Bartleby, where are you going?
Oh, I was gonna go
Um,
to the Water Temple,
Okay.
Master.
I want to do some shopping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Figure out what you're shopping for. Let's go to Foo.
Yes.
All right. We are at the Water Temple.
Master, I have returned from the west.
He just looks at you. He's like, "Oh, great. Well, did you find anything interesting? What's up?" Wait, I gotta figure out how this guy talks. I don't remember. I don't remember.
there, there was a small town there, and we fought a woman that
He just hit you in the head. You fought a woman?
Hold on, you didn't let me finish. She wasn't a normal woman. Her neck was snake.
Is this some kind of innuendo, or he just
No,
looks at the
it's
other dudes?
literally like really long. Like she was some type of monster. Oh God, I was gonna research what the snake one was. I gotta go back to the library.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
say that all out loud, by the way.
Okay. He just stands there. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, I don't know. I just want to say hello and say that we're back.
Hello.
Amazing.
Welcome back, I guess.
Indeed.
Are you staying
Okay,
here?
now, yes, we'll be staying here for probably another day or so until
Are,
we get told what direction to go to next.
are
Oh
you?
no, actually, we have to go back to the rat people village.
Okay.
Yes.
He just like goes over and just like picks up a staff. All right. Anything else, son?
No.
Okay. He
Bye. And then I just.
he just watches you run out. What a weird kid. Anyway, we are now back to Bartleby. Where did you say you were going? Shopping?
So yes, I want to do some shopping.
Okay. Spend all the money.
Oh. So I want to go to our town's armor smith and
Okay.
see if I can like trade in my studded leather to get a discount and get a breastplate.
You upgrading.
You want to get
Because
a
that will raise my
breast?
AC by 2.
Okay. You want to trade in? How much is? Hold on. Let me see how much the
The
breastplate
studded
is.
leather is 25, and then a breastplate is 200.
You want to trade in and get a discount? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just I see if I can sell it and get
He's like,
a little less than 200.
Yeah, we can probably haggle about this. He's like, just sits it down. He's like, kind of used though. He just like pats it.
I mean, it is.
Hmm.
I mean, listen, if I can't do it, I can't. Like I was trying to
About
see what I could do. It's not.
about. He just like looks off. He's like, hmm, hmm, hmm. How about 180? And this.
Deal.
Okay. There's your breastplate.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, so that increases my AC some. Great. And then I want to go to our town's tailor.
Okay.
Uh,
You can spend
Actually
all
no.
the money.
Hey, look, I already was carrying 74 gold, and then my split of this gold is 134.
Okay. I don't get what you do.
So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna take my breastplate back to the house and put all my gear away, and I'm gonna take Jenny to our town's tailor, and I want to get her another few sets of clothes and some new and some another like other stuff you would need around the house that when you're not living alone.
Okay. She picks up
Uh,
like a broom and shit that you didn't have in your house and
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
just stuff that she will need when I am not there, or like if I need to help her do stuff.
okay, she
Um,
gets a step ladder because you've never needed one,
oh yeah, that's true.
stuff like that.
And then once she's settled back in, I'm gonna go talk to my master
All right,
and do like my workout.
you spend another 3 gold just getting her miscellaneous items.
Easy clap.
And then you go back to your master. Switching back to Soul, where are you?
Yes, I go back to the library.
Okay. I like how nobody cares what champion is. Great. You're at the library again.
Yeah. I forgot something.
Again, was just sitting there reading the second book, halfway through already.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when we were in that town, we fought a woman, and her neck grew very long, like a snake. And
Okay.
I was wondering if there were any books here that might have more information.
Can you describe her better? What she looked like, what color her hair was, what kind of teeth she had.
Well, at first she looked like a normal woman, and then
Uh,
her neck got really long. She had long dark hair.
uh,
She was wearing like purple kimono, which I don't know if that's
fancy
leather or not.
clothes.
Mhm. And she had like really sharp, pointed teeth.
Oh, all right, hold on. He reaches down, he picks up like a box, puts up another box, picks up another small box, picks up another small box. He opens one. You just see a bunch of index cards. He goes, nope. Next one, nope. Third box, he just like lifts it up. Woman. He just like unfolds it. Wait, that's not it. Hold on, and puts it back. Gets like 5 more down. He's like, woman. You said black hair.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he just closes it, puts it back in the thing, closes it. He's like, hold on. Go downstairs. Go 3 shelves over to the right, and then go 5 bookshelves forward. Go on the second shelf, the 4th book.
Okay.
You do those things.
All
You
right.
get to it, and there is a small, very, very thin book. And it is called. Hold on. I got to find the. Fuck, did I close that shit? I did close it. And it is called Monster Women and Their Deadly Teeth. And you notice the thing on the front almost looks exactly like the woman. And you open it and you flip a couple pages in, and it says that this creature is a Rukuro Kubi. Rukuro Kubi.
Okay.
And it just tells you pretty much stuff you already knew, and how they lure men and kill them alone and stuff like that. And it tells you exactly how they do it, and it was the exact way she was trying to wrap around you and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Um.
It also says they prefer being out in the moonlight.
Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Mm.
Seems to be just a comfort thing and not necessarily a thing that's needed.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. Cacao.
All right. All right.
I put the book back.
Okay.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna look through what other monster women are in this book?
Honestly, it's just these. But there are other monster women in the other books next to it.
Okay.
Like, it just seems that this is where this goes. Like, it's an index. There's just a bunch of them like next to it.
I'm going to. Are they all really small like this one?
Yes, they're all very small.
Okay. I could probably read them all pretty fast. So I'm gonna spend the next like hour or two, however long it takes to look through all these books, just in case we ever encounter one of these things.
Okay. They all seem kind of the same, but slightly differing.
Cool.
Nothing I can tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nice.
So you're done with that. Where are you at, Bartleby?
Oh, I went to talk to my master and tell him about what happened.
Okay.
Work out and do my
I want you to tell me what you tell him.
Oh, I tell him everything. I tell him about Jenny, the snake lady, the goblin thing, Soul being racist, like all of it.
He stops you when you start talking about the pixie thing. He's like, "Ooh, that's very interesting. What do you think happened?"
Yeah, I didn't really. I don't know, but I think they were helping the townspeople, even if the townspeople didn't know it or don't remember it happening. And I tell them about the sign that said like "Don't trust the Fae in the trees," and I'm like, so I don't know if there was like something happened between like the evil Fae and the good Fae. Like there's just like I don't know. I left an orange to as like an offering to
you
see
said
maybe
that
like
that first message was written in Sylvan.
Yeah, I think that's what Soul said.
You think the pixie spoke Sylvan? You think she told everyone? Maybe she wrote it. He just like thinks about it. Maybe.
I don't know. I think Soul thinks that the pixies were keeping the bad things away. So maybe like if we find them, we can get them to go back, and that'll kind of help the town out. I don't know.
All right, makes sense to me. Oh, um, Chuso, come over here. You just see another large man that you've known for a while come over. He's like, yeah, boss. He's like, hey, Bartleby's back in town. Can you get those couple things I asked you to get? He's like, oh yeah, sure. And he comes over. He goes over and gets like he comes back with like uh a sharp rock, and he's like, here's your weapon sharpener. You're probably gonna need these. Your weapons are probably getting a little dull if you keep using them. We got one for
Oh,
you
thank you.
and Champy. So just give him his. And
All
also,
right.
we know how you're smart enough to take care of yourself, but here's a sack of cooked meat that we've put in some storage containers. Just give this to Champy.
Nice.
He's probably too stupid to go get food.
Yeah, he forgot to buy food last time.
They just look at each other. Yeah, that makes sense. And your master just leans down. He's like, God, I love that boy.
I mean, look, he's so good. He really keeps Soul in check, and I think that's the important thing.
Yes, remember, you're a family now. All of you. Take care of them. You're
Of
the right
course.
brothers. He just pats you on the shoulder. And he's like, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for out there, son.
I very much appreciate that he did not ask about Jenny and just let that go.
No, yeah,
Because I really didn't have an explanation for that.
no, he's not gonna ask. He's very sympathetic toward your loss of your parents and stuff, and he's hoping that you'll find them, and this is just part of your path along that way.
Sounds good to me. And so I go and work out with him,
Yeah,
and then I I ask him can Jenny join us?
he just looks at you and his eyes wide, and he's like, he just opens his arms. He's like, everyone's family here.
Oh, fantastic. She's gonna be on the farm. She's
Oh yeah,
she's
well we
she's
send
it.
we send guys over there to help, so we'll send someone over there to ask her if she wants to hang out, and hopefully with time she'll warm up to working out with everyone.
I hope so. I think she has potential now that she's not living on scraps. And
Yeah, we're gonna
I
feed
think
her
I
good.
think
We're gonna stuff her up, make her big and chunky like Chuso over here. Just slaps him in the fat gut.
and then I go and I look for Champy because I guess we probably should go talk to the mayor.
So Champy, last y'all saw was going to the Forest of Rose, and y'all
Yeah,
haven't seen
I'm
him yet
headed.
again.
I'm just gonna head back out. Well, I'm gonna go back and grab my gear and tell Jenny that I'm leaving for a little while and that somebody from my temple might come by and talk to her.
All right,
They just help out on the farm and she doesn't need to be freaked out.
all right.
And then I'll
Well, she
go.
already
I'm gonna
knew. She already
go.
knew that those people did that because you told her about it as those nights you were spending together, and
Okay.
you told her about everything.
And then
So,
I go and start looking for Champy.
all right, are you gonna go look in the forest, or you want to look somewhere else?
No, I'm gonna go follow the path. I'm gonna go see if I like see any like if I can see like where they came from, where they went, or anything, and just like go look around.
So you go back to where you last saw him heading toward the forest, and you
Yeah,
notice there are the broken twigs that he went that way, and you'd have to pretty much follow that to know where his path is after that.
that's fine. I'll follow it for a little bit,
All right, so you go into the
and then
forest, and
as I go, I cast detect evil.
yeah. We'll come back to that. Um, so where are you? Hello.
Soul is dead.
I'm not dead.
So where are
I
you?
asked how long. I asked how long it's been.
Y'all have been the same amount of time. It's been like an hour and a half, 2
So I'm
hours.
done reading the books.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will leave the library then.
As you exit, since you're on the right side of town, you see Bartleby out of the corner of your eye where you last saw Champy, and he's heading toward the forest also.
I walk to meet up with him.
All right, you see Champ. Yeah, you see Bartleby. Bartleby, as you're walking through the forest, Soul catches up behind you, and he seems to have been running around all day. He's a little sweaty. It's kind of weirding you out.
Just just look at him, just like you. You all right?
Yeah, I've been reading.
It
I,
confuses you more.
I just ignore it for right now.
Uh,
I do not have the mental fortitude for this.
so as you're walking through the forest, you do detect evil. You detect three sources of evil, but it's not scaring you because it seems evil that you've encountered before.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's gonna be this fucking dude.
So you walk through a few trees, and there you find a small little patch of grass in the middle of the trees, and there you see Shampy sitting on the ground with Rose, and you see Hindi Yokai 1 through 3 just sitting there, all in animal forms. There's the deer, the rat, and the dog, and they're all just chilling there, sitting on the ground, snacking on like cheeses and shit. And then they all just turn and look at you. Like every one of them are sitting on like their ass, and like
Easy.
chewing shit like with their front paws, and they just all turn and look at you.
Oh, hey everybody.
Champy's just like, hey,
Um,
I talked to the
so
dog one.
you
Hey,
talk
by
to
the
him.
way, we killed those things that were killing your friend. You're welcome.
He just barks. Woof. He is in a dog form, so he can't speak common.
Right. I'm cool.
I was like, hey, so are we gonna like spend the night in town and then we'll leave tomorrow for the other village, or what's the deal?
Rose just stands up. No, I'd like to go now, honestly. At least we can get a head start. Do y'all need to stay here for tonight? Because a
I
day
mean, no.
faster is a day faster.
I don't guess so. I mean, I told my master we were staying in town.
Champy just looks at Bartleby. He's like, hey, nice armor.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I figured it was time for an upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
So I was like, can I? Hold on. Champy's like, can I get my share? I feel like I need to go buy some stuff.
Yeah, I give him his 133 gold.
Okay, thank you.
And I give Soul his.
Oh, okay. I'll add that to my thing.
Fuck.
I go, okay, let's go buy supplies, and while y'all do that, I'll go tell the mayor to meet at the gate, and get ready to head out.
As you're walking back to town, you actually see Etio standing in the main streets talking to some normal civilian. So you don't have to go too far to find him.
How convenient. That's the mayor, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I go up and talk. I go up and talk to him.
Yes. Hello.
I start telling him about like what we found and blah blah blah.
A new town. He writes that down. Mm-hmm. Mama. Mm-hmm.
A new town and the mayor. And we got the mayor.
Mayor Joe. Nice.
Mayor Joe Mama.
Mm.
I tell him about Rose and Jenny.
He's like, that's a very honorable thing that you're bringing her to meet her husband. What? Who? You're bringing someone else into town? Well, I guess that's
What?
happens. Jenny.
Oh, I mean, listen, I wasn't gonna leave her ostracized,
I mean,
living
that's
in the
fine.
shack. Like that
As
just.
long as you can house her, that's fine. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take care of her. Don't.
That's
It's
fine.
not. And I tell him about Soul, thinking about overthrowing town.
I.
Mayor, huh? That's a weird ambition, but okay. Especially for someone that
I listen.
who's just
Why
Maybe
is
it's
it
maybe it's an elf thing that we just don't get.
yeah, maybe.
You're the mayor.
And then and I tell him that we're gonna ask her to see Jack, and then we'll come back, and then we can go out on another mission if we have to.
He's like, yeah,
And
finish
then,
what you have to do. We will send a courier to the Malmo to deliver some peace treaties just to set up some trade routes so that we can keep them safe with us.
and then I also tell him about the animal people because I just never told anybody about that. But then I'm like, I've been feeding these animal people, and I don't know. I guess I'm starting to
What do you
second guess
tell
it
him
after
about
the
them?
snake lady. Oh,
Exactly.
that they're like people that turn into animals.
Is that all you tell him about them?
I mean, if he asks questions, I'll answer him. But I'm just like, yeah, there's these
So
like
they're just
people that
living in
turn into
town?
animals. No, they're living outside of town.
Right.
I don't know why they won't come into town. They don't seem to like
No,
other
they're
people.
in the forest. They're in town. The forest is in
Oh,
town.
I thought you said they were like on the outskirts of town.
No. Before they were, they've been. You just saw them in town, in the
Oh,
forest. They've
oh.
also been on your
Look.
farm. That's part of town.
Oh, see, I thought they were like outside, like I figured my farm was probably on
No.
like the edge of town.
No, they're in the town.
Oh.
I go, then I tell him that. I said they weren't in the town, but we just saw them with Champy, in town.
Well, you've seen them in town before. In your farm, and the
Oh
deer.
yeah, but I think Barley doesn't realize that. I think Barley doesn't put that together.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. He's like, so they're just animal people? Do we need to like look after them or be careful of them?
I don't know. Like there was this guy and
They're
like he turned into a deer and then like he was a deer.
I tell them they're various different types
Of what?
they're very different types of hini yokai.
He just like lowers his book. I don't know what that is. Can you describe it a little bit?
Oh, sorry. I thought you would have known. They're basically people that can like turn into animals. And their natural form is kind of like a mix of the two.
And
there's a deer one.
So are they like animals that they're just whatever, or they're good spirits? So what is this?
No.
Oh, they're definitely not good, but they haven't done anything wrong.
They're not.
So
good.
they're neutral. Got it. So that's fine.
No, they're definitely evil, but I don't think they're like chaotic.
He just like skips his pen in the book. Did you say something evil is in town?
Yeah.
I mean, they are now,
but they weren't in town before.
Right.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, hold on. He like closes the book and he just looks at you dead in the face. And he's like, okay, so you told me a couple things. You said one of these things ran into a barrier at the rat cave, right? And it got rejected.
The rat one did, yes.
Okay. And the barrier acts the same as our barrier, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it deflects evil.
Yes.
And yet there's evil things in our town right now.
Correct.
And y'all haven't tried to figure out how they got into town?
To be honest, kind of busy just in that kind of.
Does this sound like it's an important thing to look into?
I mean, it does now.
I mean, it does now that you say it out loud. I kind of forgot our town had a barrier because Soul normally keeps up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He was having his
like, I need
ambitions for world domination.
I need y'all to look into this. I mean, I know they're not dangerous, so I don't need you to like scare them away or anything. But I need you to figure out how they're getting into town at some point.
I mean, we can just kill them. I mean, they're evil, so I won't really feel bad about it.
Don't kill them. We don't know how many there are.
There's three that we know.
I want you to find out how they're getting into town, and then figure out if we can close that up or if it's a problem. Because if evil can get into our town, we have a lot of problems. Because maybe that's what happened with the sword.
I was gonna say, didn't we already kind of know that? Because they took the sword.
We didn't know how they got. We didn't know how the sword left though. So maybe these things know how to get in and out of town.
Yeah. Okay. We might just be able to ask them. I mean, the dog guy, I feel like kind of owes. Oh, the deer guy does too. We helped him do something.
Yeah, and the rat also owes you because now he lives there because instead of dealing with goblins all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they owe us.
I guess we'll go talk to them.
Okay.
Oh, I give Champy his weapon sharpener.
Oh, thank you. He just like starts sharpening it. Boss, did Ugin give you anything else?
Oh, I give him his bag of meat.
Oh boy, I've been hungry all day.
I go. No, stop. This is for travel, not for now.
Oh.
If you eat it all now, you won't remember to buy food later.
I'm not gonna remember anyway.
I take the bag and put it in my backpack. I'm like, you can have this when we're on the road.
Okay. Sharpens his blade. So what are y'all doing?
I guess we're gonna go. Let's leave. I asked the mayor to keep an eye on Rose while we go back and talk to the animal people.
Okay.
Just in case the fight breaks
He's just
out.
gonna start talking to her and stuff. You go back to where the animals were with your detect evil on. They're not there anymore.
Unfortunately. Well, I guess we gotta start looking.
We could just, I mean, we could just take Rose back to Jack.
Champy's like, yeah, I mean, you're gonna see them again later anyway. They always come to your farm, right?
Yeah,
They
but
all,
don't you think if evil things are getting into the town that we should fix that before we leave the town for 2 or 3 days?
Champy's like, I mean, it's been going okay recently, right?
I mean, yeah, but now we know, and now it's concerning me.
look, we'll hurry, we'll take her there, and then we'll hurry back. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that these things just seem to pop up when we come back to town. So I'm sure that when we come back, they'll end up finding it. Or
Also, Idio said he didn't want us to scare him away, right? So we can't just like keep
I mean,
looking for her.
I'm not trying to scare them. I just want to figure this out.
I have an idea. Tell Ginny to keep an eye out for them, and if she sees them, to tell them that we wanted to talk to them.
Champy's just nodding.
No, I don't want Jenny to be involved with them just in case.
You brought her in, so now she's a member of the team. Now
No,
she has to do stuff.
she is a member of the farm. She
And
is
the
when
dojo.
she
And the family.
once she gets some training in the dojo, then maybe. But
Champy just starts lighting up. She's going to join the dojo.
Yeah, of course.
That
Awesome.
seems strange. I don't. Can she?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Why don't you go overthrow a village? I just walk
I
off.
wasn't trying to overthrow the village. I was trying to democratically insert myself. There's a difference.
Tyrant.
It's not a tyrant.
I go back into town to find Rose.
Yeah. You found her. She's talking to
Also,
Idio.
Also, aren't the farmers your workers? Like, can't you just tell them, hey, look out for the.
Yeah, the farmers don't know anything about the animal people. They think we're just feeding animals.
Yeah.
So
He's been keeping everyone
nobody
in the dark about this. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, they haven't done anything wrong, so I just didn't really think about it. I was like, whatever, like, we feed some animals. I don't care.
Very well. Well.
Anyway, so you're back to Rose and Idio. He's like, did you find them?
I go, no, they weren't there, and they think Soul and Champy think we should just leave and deal with it.
Don't throw us under the bus like that.
Tell you
I
what.
mean, that's exactly what was happening.
Since I know what they look like, I'm gonna inform the masters to look out for these animals.
See,
I don't want to put everyone into a frenzy. So if we see them, we'll just keep an eye out and see if we can watch where they're going.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that was my plan. Thank you.
Then why didn't you say it?
I told that to him, and he was like, no.
He was too busy worrying about how he could democratically make himself a tyrant leader.
He's like, don't
town.
y'all have to like escort this young lady somewhere?
Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do.
Get her the hell out of my town. No offense, none taken.
I just grab her. I just like grab her her chest and like sling it over my shoulder, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
What the?
Yeah, when you say grab her chest, I was like, what?
What the? Anyway.
That's what she said. She packed the chest.
Oh.
Trunk.
Trunk.
The word is trunk.
I thought she said chest.
She said trunk.
No, she said trunk.
I explicitly said
chest, trunk. Same thing.
Anyway.
I mean, kinda, yeah, but it's phrasing, man.
Anyway, so y'all are heading to the north. And you go out. You get to the wagon that's been abandoned and where the zombies guys were the first time. Since you're not fighting anybody and it's still kind of early, you still have enough time to keep walking.
Cool.
You get outside of the desertish area into the hard rock biome where there's pillars. Back to almost where you found.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as we're passing through here, I'm gonna tell Rose. By the way, this is where Jack was living.
Oh.
As we pass through the area where the birds were,
You're not there.
As we're walking.
You're not there.
Okay. Well, as we get closer, I start detecting evil.
No. You are in the hard rock because this is where it's become nighttime.
Okay.
So she's like, so this is where he was, and she just starts counting all the scratches on the rocks where he's tallied the days. Can we stay here tonight?
Sure.
Okay. So she's setting up tent and stuff, and so is Champy. And you notice that even though it's mostly rock out here, there's still some sand and stuff on the ground, and the wind's picking up. So y'all kind of hover closer to the rocks to avoid the sandstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Are you lighting a campfire?
I would figure so. I mean,
Okay.
it
So
gets
you have to
cold
light
in
the fire in a way that the rock will block the wind. So you have your you find a double-faced rock that goes kind of straight up, and it kind of makes a corner, and you put the fire in the corner, and you light a fire, and it's gonna be like another hour. Y'all haven't gotten ready for bed yet, so you're just kind of hoping the sandstorm dies down. And Champy like leans around the rock. And he's like looking into the buffeted sand, and just kind of staring off. He's like squints his eyes. So you notice him doing this.
What's up?
He's like, you can see in the dark, right?
No.
Oh, you can see better than me, right?
Yes.
Can you look that way? I need you to make a spot check.
I got a.
As I hear this, I draw my short bow.
I got a 16.
You see something moving out in the dark. It's too far away to tell exactly what it is, but it seems large.
Okay. I sort of indicate to Bartleby. You wanna use your magic eyes, sir?
What all I can do is detect evil, and only if it's within like 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do.
If it's within 60 feet, you could definitely make out what it would be. By the way,
So it's
okay.
farther away than 60 feet.
Yeah. So you.
I thought there was like a sandstorm and that was like obscuring it. And
it is obscuring it, but it's like you're seeing something through it that's not hiding because it's moving consistently. But you can see this, and as you point out, Bartleby can also kind of notice the make of some creature wandering through.
But it's still further than 60 feet away.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of just like it's beyond what you can see like clearly, but you can notice that it's there. Bartleby, I'll allow you to make a spot though.
Okay. That's gonna be a 16.
All right, so you also see this thing that seems larger than you are.
So I start casting shoot.
Yeah.
How can I guesstimate how far away it is?
It's more than 60 feet.
I'm gonna make so I got a nat 20 on a move silently check.
Okay. You start
I want
moving.
to try
I need you to
and
also
creep
roll a
towards
hide.
Oh god. That is gonna be boy, I sure should have put these in like alphabetical order. So that is only going to be a 15.
And I'm going to add 5 to it because of the sandstorm.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Rolled a 1. So whatever it is, it's still more than 60 feet away. It does seem to be stopping and like turning each direction a little bit, but it doesn't see you yet. Rose, seeing what y'all are doing and sees you start sneaking off, before this thing even turns and looks at you, covers the fire immediately with sand and just puts it out. She's like, this seems bad.
That's probably smart.
She's like walks. She like leans up against the pillar. She's like, I'm going to hide here.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Are y'all going?
Actually, here, I'll help you out. I'm gonna cast invisibility on him.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right. She's invisible.
Why would you not cast invisibility on me while I'm sneaking up on?
Because you can defend yourself. She can.
Okay. I'm sure it was gonna come this way. Um,
Come
you.
on.
So she's now invisible, I guess, for
I
however
mean,
long.
it ain't a guess that she's
For
invisible.
how long is she invisible?
3 minutes.
Okay, you have 3 minutes of her being invisible.
Jesus.
All
What?
right.
I mean, I
Champy,
figured we
Champy
would
like puts
board.
his hand on your back and also starts sneaking beside you.
All right. Let me know when we're within 60 feet, so I can do
Uh,
detect evil and detect taint.
yeah, you're gonna know. Don't worry. So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep my eyes on the thing. And I'm just gonna stay kind of in the same area.
So your friends have wandered about 25 feet in front of you, or do you think that you need to keep up with them as they're moving?
All right, hold on.
Uh,
Let me get a layout of this. So like we're by this like rocky out.
this thing's probably about 100 feet from you.
Mm-hmm.
Your friends are 25 feet from you, so they're not within 60 feet of it yet.
Is it moving?
It's moving side to side.
So it's not moving towards us. It's moving like parallel,
Yes.
kind of.
Yes.
Okay. Um. hmm. Mm. I don't want to follow directly behind them.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to accidentally like.
That's fine.
I don't want to accidentally give them away because they're doing a good job of staying hidden. So I will move in like a different direction.
Okay. You move kind of to a diagonal. You're about 15 feet behind them. I need you
Yeah,
to roll a move silent and a hide also.
I'm not trying to stay hidden.
Okay, you're not. That's even better. You're about 15 feet behind them diagonally.
Like
Uh,
okay, so my plan is like they're trying to stay hidden.
yeah.
I kind of am not trying to stay hidden, so that I'm hoping if it sees one of us, it sees me,
Okay, so
and then
you
that way
walk
they
to
can,
the left of them the way the creature is walking.
yeah, so that way it can try to attack me, and then they can get a jump.
Okay. It doesn't see you, luckily, either way. Um,
Okay.
it rolled pretty low on that. Bartleby, you are 75 feet from the creature, approximately. You still can't exactly tell what it is, but it's large and it doesn't seem humanoid. You know that.
Okay.
It's too dark to exactly make out what it is, but it is a big shape moving. Champy is on your hip, walking
I guess
beside you.
I'm gonna close that last 15 feet and see
Okay,
if I can detect anything.
okay. I need to check something. I don't know if this. I think this makes it evil. I'm fairly sure it does. Um, so the second you hit that 60-foot gap, your detect evil lights, and you know that this creature is evil.
Okay.
Weird enough, the creature is facing. So it's not. So let's say it's walking from right to left. Instead of it facing straight to your
Yeah.
left, it's facing a little bit more toward its right. So it's turned away from you. You close the gap, hit 60 feet, and the thing freezes, and then turns and faces you immediately.
So it can detect me.
And then it gets a little lower. You can tell it like scrunches to the ground and widens out and takes another step toward you,
I draw my greatsword.
and it just stops there and it just like freezes.
Do I think it can see me or just detect me?
You don't know because
Do I
you don't
notice?
have dark vision, so you
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
But you know it knows you're there in some way or shape or form.
So I also noticed that it stopped moving.
Yes,
Then
it has not seen you yet.
I told Champy to go towards Soul,
Uh,
or to back up some and then move towards Soul.
Champy, uh, is hugging your hip and walks kind of behind you and to your left, is still touching you, takes a step backwards, and the second it does, the creature takes a small step forward and like leans more toward you. It knows Champy is moving. It doesn't see him, but it knows he's moving.
Okay.
Champy just freezes. He's like, I don't want to go to Inner Soul and make it know that he's here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me another spot. I'm gonna let you retry it. This creature is now laser focused on you.
So that is going to be a 21.
Okay. I'm gonna roll Champy's too. What the fuck? It rolled between the fucking dice. I'm gonna give that to him. Soul, you're allowed to roll.
I didn't make it. I got an 8.
Nope. You can tell it's a large creature. Champion Soul. This thing, the way it's moving, and you can tell that it's still like staying still, but it's like it moves like one arm at a time, and then you see it move another arm at a time, and then behind it you see another arm and another one and another one, and this happens a couple times, and then it like it bows down a little bit to get closer to the ground, and as if it's smelling it, and you see its thorax pop up behind it. This is a giant spider.
And
Giant enemy spider. And you know it's evil. So, and spiders aren't naturally evil. So, this thing might be summoned. You don't know that. But you know that it's not natural.
But, okay, so do I think about knowing it's a giant evil spider, do I think back to Soul's inherent racism and about the finger that summons spiders?
Do you?
I mean, I think I would think about that because he made us cut off the dude's hand.
Okay, first of all, I'm not racist. But what I was going to say is he did see me summon a giant fire beast.
Yes.
Well, he told us that the fingers summon spiders, and that's why he wanted it.
Yes, you do know that something summons spiders.
And
you remember it summoned specifically evil spiders, as he said before.
Mm-hmm.
And then you remember that one guy that he dug up had a tattoo of a spider also. You're wondering if that's connected to this. This thing is traveling from your east to your west, by the way, if that makes any extra sense to you. And before it stopped and did this. I'm just giving you that extra info. It's not related to this, but it might come up later. Anyway, you have an evil spider in front of you. How do you act?
I'm gonna keep moving the same direction I was moving.
I mean, I charge forward 20 feet.
Do you charge before Soul starts moving?
I figured I've just been walking the whole time.
Yeah. So you have started walking. You saw your friend stop and you kept walking? Because you didn't spot the creature. Excellent. You get parallel with them, and then the spider. You don't know it's spider. That's the creature that's in front of you. You do see this. It stops where it's doing, and it like it leeches a little bit, and just lurches, and it takes another step toward you. You're allowed another spot check.
As soon as it makes a move towards Soul, I just start looking at it.
All right. Good news. Well, let's make him a spot check first.
So
that's fine.
I got a 15.
You notice that this thing looks like a spider. And then you just see your friend start running at it.
Oh, okay. We're doing this then.
Go ahead and roll initiative because you are not catching this thing by surprise.
Okay. I did not roll very good. I'm hoping that I beat Bartleby though. I got a 14.
I got. So I got a 17.
All right, Champy got an 11, and this thing got a 6. It goes last. So,
very
Mr.
good.
17, you are approximately 60 feet from it.
So I start running at it.
Uh,
I only have 20 feet of movement speed, so I start running at it and I just start yelling, make noise, and get its attention off of Soul.
uh, since you have made such a good spot, you notice how its head looks. It is glancing eyes in every direction at every one of you.
Of course it is.
It has not stopped looking at any of you.
Fair enough.
Um, so I'm gonna allow you to roll a knowledge nature.
Hell yeah. Let me see.
You got the
I
20 feet, by
got
the way.
I got a 23.
You know that this is a. You don't know that it's evil, but you do know it
Right.
is a monstrous spider, and you know that monstrous spiders have tremor sense.
Oh, that's how it's detecting this.
You also know that this isn't a very normal environment for the creature. It should be in a cave or something of the sort, or a forest. It is very unlikely that this thing came up here of its own free will. You also know it has dark vision, and you also know that it can poison people.
Indeed. Okay. That's a lot of info at once. So here's what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Uh huh.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. And I'm also going to send Karudrum flying towards Barbie.
Okay. You detect that it's magic, as if its creature has been summoned.
Excellent.
You're sending Karudrum to his direction. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
I want Karudrum to land on him.
You want Karudrum to land on the spider.
No, I want Karudrum to land on Bartleby.
Okay. Your Karudrum has flown 20 feet to Bartleby.
Okay, his fly speed is like 50, but
Well, he's only 20 feet up.
oh, good. Okay, yes.
He's lost movement speed because he got heavier armor.
Right.
Oh yeah, and at the end before I ended my turn, I want to swap my great sword for my long sword and shield.
Okay.
um, I'm going to do something, but it's going to take my next turn because that was my action.
Okay. Did you have any message you were trying to send to your friend?
Yes, I'm going to tell Karudrum to tell Bartleby that I'm about to cast a spell on him, and so just to be prepared.
Okay. He tells you this, so if you would like, you can hold your next action.
Okay.
Shampy, being the schmuck he is, also has only 20 movement speed. Also runs up to the fucking spider. He's like, but he runs kind of like a little bit to your right, so he as if he's trying to also distract the spider. Hey, you fucking ugly, stupid bitch! And I don't know what the fuck's he's going with this. The spider has not stopped looking at any of you. It is now the spider's turn. I need to look at its movement speed. Excellent. He is going to move diagonally of you as to keep its distance away from you and move 30 feet in a line as to close the gap between him and Soul also,
Okay.
but without letting you get any closer. So he is now, let's say, 45 feet from Soul and still 40 feet from y'all.
Excellent.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do the thing I don't want to do.
Hold your action.
Well, no, I already used. I already acted this round, so can't do anything till next round.
It's your next round.
Oh, it's next round.
It's been a
Oh,
whole
okay.
round.
So I am going to.
Yes.
You're gonna let me cast my buff spell on you first?
No.
Question mark.
No.
I mean, yeah. I guess I'll wait and let him cast his buff spell.
Okay.
Fantastic. I am going to cast Enlarge Person on Barbie.
Excellent. You feel yourself grow a few extra feet.
It's
You are now what?
It doubles in size. He's fucking gigantic.
What size is he?
It literally bumps you up the size category.
Yeah. So you feel
he's
yourself grow a
large.
few extra feet. You are now on standing grounds with the spider.
Interesting. That also does that also make my weapon large?
Yes,
Yes.
it gives you a +2 to strength as well.
Okay. Uh, what does that make the damage bump up to when it's large?
Uh, you have a longsword,
Oh yeah, longsword right now.
so 2d6.
So the damage of your other sword. So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because a large size longsword is essentially just a great sword.
Fair enough. Okay. So I am going to. Oh God.
Oh, that's really funny. I thought it was a range of touch. It's a range of close. I didn't have to say for drum over
that's funny.
there. Whatever, it's fine.
Huh. Okay. I am going to take a full round action
Uh.
and just run, and that way I can move up to 4 times my speed in a straight line.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna run at the. I'm just gonna run and get in between the spider and soul.
Do you want to? How close do you want to get to the spider?
Um, I'll get about.
You have a
I'll
reach of
stop.
10, you have a reach of 10 feet now, by the way, because you're large size.
I will. Yeah, I'll stay 10. I'll stay 10 feet away from it so I can still hit it, but I wanna be in between it and.
Okay, you're 10 feet away from it. It's also large
Okay.
size, by the way. I want you to remember this.
Oh,
Uh,
that's fine. I mean, I can't attack. A run is a full like. You can't do anything but that.
yeah.
So
Shampy, sensing your willingness to fight, runs to your side as well, and uses his entire movement to do that as well.
Amazing.
okay.
Ugh.
And he wheels his blade out, and he's like, "Come at us, you beast!" Uh, and it's the spider's turn. The spider looks at you, realizing that if it moves, you will definitely strike it. Uh, and it's judging everything about how to do its action, it seems, before it actually moves. Uh, it senses your hostility, and it goes for an attack on you, Bartleby. This is a roll to attack.
It's gotta be 17.
Let's hope it doesn't. Let's. Oh, nice. It pounces toward you, and ducks into the sand. It completely whiffs, and doing so, it seems to have just rolled around on itself, and then it just like stares at all of you, and you just hear this hissing noise coming from its mouth. You're not entirely sure what's happening, but it does seem to try to be talking to you as well, instead of just doing it as a threat. And it like stares at you and looks at your pants and looks at Shampy and looks at his pants, looks at his back, looks at both of your weapons. It seems to be studying you to look for something. You're not entirely sure what's happening.
I bet I know what it's looking for.
No, but you can definitely tell it's studying you. Whatever it is.
Um,
It is now your turn, sir.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna.
With Ferugium on your shoulder.
Do you have any more spells to cast?
No, you can go.
To do
You can go.
anything? Okay.
You can go first.
All right. Ooh, baby, a triple. Okay. So that's gonna be motherfucking that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
You hit.
It's gonna be 2d6 plus. Alright. So that is gonna be 12 damage. Sorry, yeah, 12 damage.
Wow, you max rolled that shit. You hit it in one of its front legs, and it squeals out in pain. And it just fucking rears at you and hisses back and recoils in pain. Shammy's like, It's fucking go time, baby.
He's gonna whiff. I know he is.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna whiff. Hold on. I need to look
Oh
up how something
no.
works. He takes a 5-foot step toward it, and because he actually has to get in range.
Come on, Champy, you can do it. I believe in you.
Hold on. Oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. And he power attacks at this fucking thing, taking a 3
Hell
away from
yeah.
his attack.
It's not gonna matter because he's gonna roll a 1.
He rolled a 2.
My God.
I knew it.
The man stabs at the dismembered part of the spider's leg. He's like, "Ha ha!" He's like, "Oh wait, oops." He looks up at the spider. He's like, that now realizing he is closer than you are to it. He's like, "Uh-oh." He looks at you. I think I fucked up.
God dang it.
Magic Man. It's your turn.
Okay, hold on.
God dang it.
How close am I to the spider?
You're like 40 feet from it now.
Fantastic. Okay, what do I want to do?
Make your friends invisible. Quick.
Nah, they're already.
It wouldn't
they're
help.
already fighting. Exactly. They're already fighting.
That's tremor sense.
Fireball! Fireball!
I can't do fireball.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
I'm not gonna cast magic missile either. I'm gonna save it in case we have to whatever summon this thing.
I would say that right now the spider is the big concern.
You should summon an evil
if
spider.
there's a
It'd be pretty
spellcaster,
funny.
the spellcaster is the concern.
You should definitely summon an evil spider. It'd be really funny.
They'll cancel each other out.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I'm not. I will actually though. I will summon my champion, my celestial giant fire beetle.
Excellent. You summon it. How far do you summon it away? 25 feet?
I can summon it 30 feet.
All right. It is now
25.
within 15 feet of the spider. What is its action?
Aha.
And can it move 15 feet?
I mean, it can. Yeah, it can. It has a movement speed of 30.
Excellent. So you summon it, and then what?
It's going to run, and it is going to attempt to attack.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Right. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
It can smite, by the way.
Yes, it can. I'll go ahead and have it smite. Ooh, I messed up. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 3.
Okay. So
I don't know how much of a bonus smite gives it hit, but I don't think it's enough.
Like +1, I think, for that, because level 1 creature.
So, no.
So you summon this fire beetle right in front of the spider, and it tries to tackle it, and it just fucking rolls beside it.
Yeah. My fire beetle is like way smaller than the spider.
Oh yeah.
I just want y'all to know because mine is small sized. So.
Oh yeah. The spider, now seeing this fourth enemy approach, looks at all of you, and it tries to bite at Champy.
Amazing. What a dude.
Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
Oh my god. The Spite Eagle doesn't even give it a bonus to hit. It literally just gives it bonus damage. That's amazing.
What is Champy's fucking AC?
Probably not good.
Oh, it's 15. Guess what? The spider misses.
Hooray.
It just whiffs at him, just bites at the ground in front of him, and then you see it drag its fangs along the ground as poison smears behind it. Like, oh shit. Sammy just like
That's
looks
gross.
at you. Go ahead. Barbie.
Okay. I mean, fuck. I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my shield and longsword on the ground and draw my greatsword,
Okay.
so I can get that little extra damage.
Okay. Is that your turn? Is that your?
I mean, no, I'm
it's
going to attack after
Uh,
that. I gotta find this thing real quick. I'm going to.
you should smite evil.
Yeah, so I'm gonna smite it.
so what are you hitting it with?
My great sword.
It's a large greatsword now. So it is
Yes, which
2d8.
means that's three d6.
3d6? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
36.
And you're smiting. So roll your
And I'm
2 hit.
smiting. Uh, hold on. I knocked my dice over.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I've lost it.
Is
That is going
smiting
to
magical
be.
damage?
Hang on. Let me look. I was just on the page.
It's
So
radiant.
for the celestial creatures, it's a supernatural ability, so that it is like magic. Let me look for how old
I feel like it's not magic damage. Maybe it is. What's your to hit, by the way?
So that's 15. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
So you should hit it.
The smite evil is also a supernatural ability.
So is it magic?
Um, no, not it's like.
I need
Does it work inside of an
this thing
anti-magic?
has damage from magic reduction, so because it's summoned. So I'm trying to
Wait,
figure
is
out.
that a quality of summoned creatures?
If it's a certain size or a certain hit dice.
Huh. It's so it's not magic. Like it doesn't. Okay, so supernatural abilities they don't work inside of like anti-magic field, but they're not magic.
Okay, we'll just say it's
That
not
makes sense.
magic.
Like
Anyway, what's your
so,
damage?
like dragon's fire, supernatural.
5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 damage.
So you've done 34 damage to this thing.
Yes.
This thing is, you slice it and you cut off a big chunk of it, and it like squeals over in pain. And as it starts to lose conscious, you see it poof, and it disappears because
Excellent.
it is a summoned creature. You know this soul that it's a summoned creature the way it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Then your fire beetle disappears also.
Wait, hold on. Before it disappears, I've
No.
got.
Yeah.
What do you mean no? I got 2 rounds with this thing left.
Okay.
I yell out after it disappears. I yell out in Elvish.
Okay.
If you are
What?
out there in this desert, come and face us. We do not fear you.
Okay.
Bold.
You don't know what I said.
A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this pays off.
Champy just looks at you. Did he just say a slur?
Probably.
Anyway, after 12 more seconds, your fire beetle disappears.
Yeah, I was gonna like send it out to just I don't know.
Nothing happens. Nobody's coming.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there.
I look at Soul and tell him my theory about the finger.
You think he summoned it?
I don't think he summoned it, but I think it was looking for the finger because it was like looking at us like it was like searching for something.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if maybe there's another evil elf out there.
Well, if there is,
Black.
then
I got you.
Yeah,
if there is,
black.
if there is, then he's a bitch, so we don't have to worry about it.
He's like, Champy just looks at you. He's like, do you think the guy doesn't know that the spider was looking at us? Whoever summoned it?
No,
It looked like it,
summon
I mean,
summon.
he said it looked like it was looking at us. So like,
Yeah, but summoned creatures don't. I mean, something like that. It's not going to last forever. I mean, you
I'm
saw
gonna
me.
I'm gonna run back and check on Rose.
all right, she's still invisible.
Okay, I just want to make sure nothing like tried to get at her.
Yeah, as far as you know.
Like creatures aren't summoned without like a specific purpose. So
But yeah, it was looking. So what do you think it was looking for?
I don't know.
He just leans in. He's like, "Bro, he thinks it's that fucking finger thing you have."
I know he does. I'm not giving up my finger.
Okay. Goes back to camp.
I mean, who would I give it to anyway? Spider? He's gone.
Goes back to camp and ignores you.
I just like as he's walking away, I like turn and just sort of look again, like out into darkness, see if I see anything.
You don't see anything.
I turn and go back to camp.
Roll a fort save.
Me?
Yeah.
Well.
12.
Mm-hmm.
What was the number? It was. I'm gonna say you pass. A bunch of sand hits you in the face and about knocks you over, but you stand your ground.
Ah.
You might want to make it back to before the sand picks up.
Yeah, I said I was heading back.
Okay. Everybody's back in camp. After a couple minutes, Rose turns back visible. She's just standing in the same place. What was the point of this?
To protect you.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. She lights the fire back up. That's gonna be it for the night as you camp. I need to call it there. I need to mark on here where y'all got. Y'all did not do anywhere near as much as I thought you would.
That happens all the time.
I don't know why you thought we would get stuff done.
I mean, it's fine.
I mean, I did the most important thing. I got Jenny back to the farm.
From the block.
Oh God, this is gonna be a new recurring joke.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those days. One of those days. Not bad though. You beat the giant enemy spider. So that's cool. At least.
That's the only thing we. Jesus.
Yeah,
we
that's
really
the
didn't do
only
shit.
thing you fought. That's why I said I was like, I didn't make a lot of fights, but y'all probably won't get a lot. Y'all won't need a lot because we won't have that much time. Meanwhile, we go over time and we barely get to the fight.
And we didn't even have to do it. We could have just kept walking.
Yeah, you could have just probably ignored it. Honestly, yeah, I would have just let you ignore it. I think.
I mean, it didn't hurt them fighting it. Like,
No, it missed like 3 times. It's fine.
yeah, we're about to rest anyway. It's like whatever.
Amazing.
Anyway. Oh, let me change the screens.
Got to use my fucking all beetle again.
Yeah, you
What
did
a
that.
Chad.
To miss one time and then disappear.
That's not true. It took up less room. Anyway. Good games tonight. Good game. Let me call it there. Thank you everyone for watching. You were racist?